I go to Ernesto on that because he's a very not judgmental. He is
picky.
He's a tough assessor.
He's picky
when it comes to the ladies.
Yeah.
I tried to hook him up with a blind date. He's like, nope.
He's a Simon.
Not her.
He's a Simon.
Nope. Not, yeah, you're like those judges. You would have been a great judge, Ernesto.
No, I'm picky when it comes to relationships because you got to deal with that person.
Yeah.
Deal with that person.
It's true.
Not live with, not have a form a team. You got to deal with that.
I know.
Oh man. Oh yeah. Before we go to break, happy belated birthday, pops.
Hey.
I hope you're still tuned in. So
Happy birthday
to that to you. Should have gave it to you on Friday, but that was early. All right, Sky, locally, what do you got for us today?
Well, we've got a Tennessee Senate votes to add penalties for texting school bus drivers.
Oh,
I think that's a no-brainer.
Right.
Also, we've got a House that approves a $50 fine for driving slow in the fast lane. So
Thank God,
get up or get out.
Finally.
We've got 5 messages that are selected as winners of T-Dot's overhead sign contest.
You guys know what those signs are, right? That they put them on the highway or on the major roads.
Dynamic message signs.
Like the big text message itself, right?
So let's
click it or
when we get there. We've got 6 men that are charged in a CPD of prostitution sting.
Yeah.
Hey, summer's here, and Tennessee lawmakers longer car seat requirements. Your kids may have to ride in the car seats longer. Also, when we get back, we've got a Clarksville witness that reports an unknown woman tried to lure children into
I've seen
her
this.
car.
Yeah, I've seen that this morning.
Wait till you hear about her tactics.
Get out.
Unbelievable.
Just get out.
Wow.
All right, we're going to take a quick break here, but when we get back, all right, we got some movies that took place this weekend. We all did very well. Even Ben, nice job, man. You picked the #1 movie, man. You did it. The streak is over.
You did it!
The streak of not picking a good pick at movies is over.
Go Bay.
Only one person got it wrong, and that was Sherry. So, we'll do a quick movie review, and plus also SNL this past weekend. They did some Trump bashing, I guess, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we'll play some of those clips. But yeah, also our guest today, Edward Owen, coming in. 2016's Tennessee's only Doctor Who exclusive convention is coming to Clarksville.
Doctor Who?
March 25th through the 27th.
Woohoo!
And guess what?
The real doctor's gonna be there.
We got media passes! Yeah! So yeah, Edward's coming in to promote the Con GT 2016. Yeah, no doubt about it. Plus also live music today. Jeremy Dean. I like Jeremy Dean.
Yes, love his music.
Very talented. Not only a singer, songwriter, but man, he knows how to write good songs.
So important.
So important.
The most important.
Clarksville, your conversation's about to begin. Right here on the Joe Padula Show. WJZM 1400 AM. Absolutely. All right.
That's so not fair. I would have been a freshman in high school.
Could you read it?
Still have to ride in a car seat because I didn't. I hit my growth.
You know what I mean? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I was 4'10" and 95 pounds my freshman physics.
Damn.
I would have still been in a booster seat.
There's a movie.
Thank God I was posted up
The
to
Trump,
school. Could you imagine rolling up and be like, oh.
The Trump thing is.
I already got clown enough. Oh. That's just
that's just wrong, though.
It is. Although at the same time, that would have been like I would have still rocked that. But back then you could.
Options that are practical and fashionable. Call 931-378-5157 and visit online at huxtablinds.com.
Wednesday, karaoke. Thursday, baby night. Friday, live music with and Saturday is the Uncle Wayne's Band. More, visit
Wind advertising, commercial largest and longest running indoor advertising to provide a captive audience for your ad. We guarantee that consumers will read your ad. Who else can say that? On average, people spend between 1 to 3 minutes smack dab in front of information about your business. You can target the customers you want by age, gender, interest, or zip code. Make your business name come to mind when consumers need your product or service. Call Wind Advertising 931-220-9044 or check them out on the web at WizAds.com. WHIZZADS.com.
Love Blood Inc. Tattoo is a veteran owned and operated shop located right outside Fort Campbell Army Base in Clarksville, Tennessee. Since 2012, LBI has hit the area hard and has proven itself to be the industry leader for today's body art and custom tattoos. LBI proudly supports the tattoo military and complies with all military regulations. Check them out in person at 2019 Fort Campbell Boulevard and online at lovebloodinc.com. Love Blood Inc. Change. It's not a choice. It's an opportunity. The question is, do you let it happen, or do you make it happen? At Wilmar College, they believe you have the power to make the change you want in your life. The question is, do you have the pressure? They are here to help you gain the skills, knowledge, and tools you need to make those changes. To reignite your passion.
What, have you not seen it? Oh, God. It's so bad.
Oh, this cat. You gotta get a black cat. Oh my God. Shut up.
Yeah, I forgot they're on spring break, huh?
Yeah.
They're on spring break? Yeah. It's spring break?
Here we go, here we go.
It's not spring break.
All right, let Ernesto.
For college.
Ernesto.
Want some water? Coffee?
No, I'm good, thanks, bro.
All right, here we go. Oh, you chewing gum?
No.
Yes, you are. Please.
Who's watching your dance?
Now, what you done?
Yeah.
Guess everybody a little.
Yeah. Welcome back to the show. Joe Padula Show, WJZM 1400 AM, where talk radio meets live music. We got a bunch of tickets to give away here. Tons of tickets.
That
actually.
is a ton of tickets.
Yeah, compliments of Fort Campbell NWR.
All right.
This is to the 2016 Southeast Conference Men's Basketball Tournament.
Woo.
Yes, at
Yeah.
the Bridgestone Arena.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Those are great tickets.
That's right. So all you got to do is call in and you win them. 931-645-6414. That's 931-645-6414. Many tickets, and these are great seats.
How long are we going to be giving these away?
Great seats.
Is this just today or is that this week?
Well, the game is for Wednesday. The
Man.
game is for Wednesday.
What time?
The time is 7 o'clock.
Okay, I gotta go make a phone call.
Yeah? Let's
Start calling.
Yeah, so do what you got to do. We got these ticket giveaways here. Maybe we'll do a little trivia for them or what have you. A celebrity factor crap, a high drunk, a moron.
There you go. Something
Maybe we'll
easy.
even do a Bay That Tune for the caller. I love Bay That Tune.
Love Bay That Tune. It's excellent.
Yes. Well, here we go. This past weekend, sticking with recap, Jonah Hill hosted Saturday Night Live. Yeah. He's big again, huh? Remember he lost
He's
the
a
weight?
little bit.
He's
Yeah.
got to do it for parts. A lot of roles, like in that way.
Like, I think he lost a lot of weight for that video game commercial he was doing. He was doing a commercial for a video game. I think it was like Call of Duty or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he looked great.
It's a great game.
The guy looked good. You know, he looked trim, fit to fight, the whole bit. He's like Oprah. He's like the white Oprah.
Yeah, the last time he did it for a role was Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah.
That was the first real time I saw him thin.
He was, yeah, I guess so. Yeah, he was thin. And he cursed a lot.
Yeah.
But yeah, he hosted the Saturday Night Live this past week, and there were plenty of Donald Trump jokes. The opening parody was of CNN election coverage, and there was also a fake campaign ad paid for by racists for Trump.
That was so funny.
Here, take a look. Take a look, and it's very visual. So yeah, go check this out. It's on joepadula.com. You know, it's right now it's doing your average Joe endorsement. He's wearing a swastika banner. She was ironing the KKK outfit. The painter was painting white power. The teacher with the anti-Muslim board. Up. Book burner. Oh man.
It's just wrong.
They're burning the cross.
Oh.
Yeah, they're giving it to him pretty hard there, you know what I mean?
That was intense.
That was intense.
Yeah.
He's been getting it from everywhere too. Was it Rubio that brought up the little hands again?
Yeah. But here's the thing. I mean, this is why they're giving him the old gibber there, because of they're scared. They're scared that this guy's going to be the next president of the United States of America.
The only way to take him down is through association with bad causes. I posted a video, I believe it was yesterday, of someone that was going around and he had Nazi propaganda.
Right.
And he was asking supporters of Trump, hey, Trump said this,
Right.
and it was Nazi propaganda. And he's like, do you agree with that? They're like, I agree with everything Trump says.
Yeah,
I agree
but
with all of
here's the
Trump's
thing.
policies. And then he breaks it to them at the end. You know, Trump didn't say this regrettably, you know, it was Adolf Hitler.
Yeah, but I
Like,
hear you.
Hitler said this, Trump didn't say this. Well,
Right.
And they're like, no, I don't believe that. No, not at all.
I love when they do that, the man on the street type of trickery right
Yeah,
there.
that's what I'm saying, yeah.
But here's the thing, okay? Everyone's going after Donald Trump there in the media-wise. I read the Huffington Post, and they're not even hiding it.
They are not.
You know what I mean?
They don't like Trump right now.
And here they are. They're supposed to be like a mainstream press.
Right.
Yeah,
Right? But
and
then-
unbiased.
Unbiased, but
Unbiased.
they are definitely biased. And but I never see. Mark, can you pull up the Hillary one? The contradicting Hillary
Oh, yeah, I've seen that.
video.
No.
Nobody is going after Hillary
Right.
like this. Not even like Bernie Sanders isn't going after Hillary as
No.
much as I think people should.
This is terrible.
All of it.
On gay marriage.
2002.
She's put on some pounds too.
Yeah. Running is stressful.
This is 2004.
Too bad Bill didn't agree.
2010.
Okay.
That's 2013. Now I can understand people, Changing
change
ideas.
apart, you know.
but admit that you.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, this goes on. This gets into Benghazi. This gets into her emails. This gets into, everything that she can't explain. They throw a stack of emails in her face here in a minute, and she just doesn't even know what to say.
Here.
Face is familiar.
Which is what you're saying to me.
And that's exactly what we were just talking about.
Kind of is.
Right. That was her on SNL. All right, yeah, I'm done with Hillary. You're right, Mark. It goes on and on. It covers so many topics.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. She is way ahead of the polls. They got primaries today. Okay, I
Yeah.
believe they're looking through in the Hawaii primary. But yeah, she's just beating up Bernie Sanders in these primaries. All right, and I never rooted for a socialist in my life up until someone went up against Hillary Clinton. And,
Right.
I don't
And
like.
then it's just the lesser of two evils.
Yeah.
It's like harmless Bernie or Hillary.
And then you look at the Republican side, and man, it is a.
It's a mess. Now, what happens
really is.
if they don't support
If the
If the
RNC
Republican Party
the
says,
Republican
well, we
National
don't want Trump.
Committee says we don't want Trump.
Even if the numbers say that everybody else wants Trump, what if we don't want Trump?
Well, then he's still going to run. He said he's
Still,
going
he
to run.
said he'd run as an independent.
No, he'll run as a Republican. You know what I mean? What are they going to do? Take away his R? if all the delegates, same thing with the Democratic side, okay? If Bernie's not going to win. Bernie's not going to win the Democratic nomination. All right, but we can get into politics. We're going to cover more of it actually in headlining news, okay, later on today. So
After 5, yeah.
yeah, so let's move forward, but we'll get back on politics because Bloomberg just dropped out.
That's what's happening.
Or Bloomberg said he's not going to be running as an independent. So we got a bunch of political news. But, Mark, it was Friday. Last Friday. A couple days ago. That meant we picked our movies. How did we do this past weekend at the box office?
Oh, not too bad. Gods of Egypt came in at number 5. It sucked it up again.
Which one was that one?
$5 million.
Oh, that was the
Gerard Butler.
yeah,
Flop.
300 guy.
Coming in at number 4, Whiskey Tango Foxtrot on its opening weekend only pulled in $7.6 million, and that was Sherry's pick on Friday.
That's a flop.
Yeah.
That's a bust.
Why waste such a great acronym on a movie like that?
I don't know. I mean,
Well, it's based off a book.
We'll
based
see.
off a book,
Yeah.
right? Was it a real journalist? And
Yes.
she's
I don't know, but I'm just saying, they could have picked it different.
Whiskey Tango Foxtrot, which means what the right
Yeah.
in the
Sounds
army.
like the next
Army
Full
wing.
Metal Jacket, you know? Could have been awesome.
But not with Tina Fey.
Nope.
Which we found out her scar on her face torch, okay, is from a predator back in the day.
Somebody, she was playing in the front yard, somebody came by and cut her on the
She
face.
sliced her. Isn't that crazy? It's a crazy world.
That is
Yeah.
crazy.
What else do you got there, Mark?
Scary.
Coming in at number 3, Deadpool is down 46%. That's
So-
$16.3
It
million.
stayed on top for a minute.
Yeah, it was up there. I mean, it broke its records.
For a
It
Marvel
did what it had to do. Made its money. Made everybody its money. Right.
Did great.
I mean, Ryan Reynolds is now
Back. He's
Yeah,
back.
he's back.
You could just say he's back.
he's back better than ever.
After the-
He's no longer Van Wilder or whatever.
We'll
He'll
see.
be known as Deadpool
We'll see.
for a while, kind
Yeah.
of like
Yeah.
Hugh Jackman.
Right. Yeah. Hugh Jackman. Once in a while,
He's
he
going to be playing
does
Yeah.
one.
Deadpool for some years.
I like that they have Hugh Jackman in the movie, but not in the movie. You know, with all the references. What is that?
All the
What is that all
Wolverine
about?
references.
Ernesto.
Say
Hey,
again.
buddy.
Why is Hugh Jackman? Why is Wolverine in the movie?
Yeah, he's got a smooth
I think they
hair.
were just trying to separate Wolverine from Deadpool just to give Deadpool a little more spotlight. You know, if Hugh Jackman would have shown up or anything like that, people would have started talking about crossovers and
Yeah.
if Deadpool going to show up in the next Wolverine.
But they kept showing his face like a cardboard cutouts. You know what I mean?
But as a joke.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Got it.
They're getting back at him for the way Deadpool was portrayed in that Wolverine movie.
Oh, because he sucked in that.
Just terrible.
Right.
Coming in at number 2, London Has Fallen, 21.7 million. Not too shabby.
That's actually pretty good.
Did anybody pick that one?
Nope.
I didn't pick it.
No, you didn't.
Ernesto thinks I picked it. But I gave Mark the clip from Friday's show showing that I.
Oh, no, you didn't.
Yep. Go to your email, sir.
Oh, no, you didn't.
It's in your email.
Uh-uh.
It's in your email. Sorry.
That's okay. This is like a magic trick. Let's
Yes.
just
The #1 movie.
open the envelope, please. There we go.
The winner is Zootopia.
Oh.
Man.
Yeah.
$73.7 million for Zootopia opening weekend. I mean, what great results! It's about in a city of animated animals. A figurative con artist, Fox and Rookie, the bunny cop. They must work together to They got to figure out a conspiracy.
You'll get one.
Joe,
more
I think
right.
One of those words will come out of my mouth. Right?
Okay, wait.
26.
Okay.
46 minutes in. Yeah, 46.41.
He's so proud. He's so proud.
46.41.
Because he knew you'd have a problem.
Oh, yeah,
He
absolutely.
foresaw.
46.41.
That's all right.
That's great. There it is, right? So you got it there?
Yeah, you're like Nostradamus.
I mean, I believe you, Joe. It's not that big a deal.
But,
No, wait for it.
yeah, 73.7 million. Bay picked it. Sky picked it. Mark picked it.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, there we go.
Oh, 36. 36. Sorry. My
Yeah.
bad. 36.
Wow, I talk a lot.
Yeah, you do.
Watch it be her voice now.
Yeah, so Mark also picked this one. USO Tanya, what you hear right now. Just heard him. All right. And yes, Joe Padula also picked this one. Sky, locally, what do you got?
All right. Well, we've got the Clarksville police that were alerted to suspicious activity Monday around 4:21 p.m. at the 1400 block of Glendale Drive. Now.
Keep going. We're just listening. We're just waiting for the moment.
All right. Well, a witness told police that an unknown black female attempted to persuade her 9-year-old
26.
granddaughter to get into a car.
Yeah, that's weird.
Now, the juvenile with the woman said, she said the woman had a perfect bun hairstyle and said, "Hey, I don't see your parents. Do you want to go to the store?"
That's all.
The child was alarmed and ran home. Now, the girl's grandmother
Good
said,
move on the kid.
Good move,
Yeah.
kid.
She listened to Webster.
Yeah.
Remember Webster?
Stranger danger.
Emmanuel Lewis.
What was that one?
Stranger danger.
Just say no, then go, then tell someone you trust. Remember those commercials?
Yeah.
That's a good one. Now, the girl's grandmother said the silver Ultima fled at a high rate of speed and she could not catch up with it.
Those
Now,
Ultimas
a still
are creepy
image,
people.
a still image captured from video footage shows the suspicious vehicle. Now, the juvenile said the car had several stuffed animals inside. Now, there's no further information at this time, and if anyone has any information about the suspicious person in this incident, please call or text the Crime Stoppers Tips hotline at 931-645-TIPS, which is 8477, or you can text to 274-637, which is crimes.
Right.
If anyone witnesses suspicious activity, they should call 911 immediately.
Yeah. Kids out there, all right? And hey, good for the parents for training that child to say no to, what do they have, stuffed
Yeah.
animals?
Definitely.
Yeah, stuffed animals. You want to go on a trip to the store?
Yeah, hey, come on.
But
Get
you
him my
know,
silver Ultima.
It's a good note for the schools too, because the
Oh.
schools teach this stranger danger.
Yeah.
And that's really important. We can see that it is effective with parents working together. Good stuff.
Yeah, never trust anyone that drives a silver Ultima, ever.
Never.
That's the rule of the school.
Never.
Never.
Terrible people.
They're creepy. They don't even make Ultimas anymore, right?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I wouldn't own one anyway, but no.
That's right.
Sounds evil. All right, well, this segment of the show is brought to you by B.A. Wolf Power Sports. Now, B.A. Wolf has the best selection of used motorcycles of all major makes and models in Tennessee and Fort Campbell. They're located at 2135 Lowe's Drive in Clarksville and now offer a motorcycle leasing program. But for more, visit BAWolfPowersports.com.
Yeah, B.A. Wolf, I love it. You can lease a bike now. You don't have to just buy it outright.
Power.
All right, say you don't like it after a little bit. Hey, my lease is up. Let me bring it back.
Is that
Okay?
how that works?
Yeah. Well, that's
Oh.
it's just like a car. It's just
Awesome.
a car. But yeah, I'm telling you, B.A. Wolf, go check them out. This is beautiful bike riding weather. Make sure you don't text and ride those bikes. That's even worse than driving a car.
I don't see how you can do that.
All right, it's weird. I don't like the motorcycle guys that blast their radio. You know what I mean?
How else are you going to hear it?
No, there's.
The headphones in the helmet are broken. Come on.
Yeah, but now everyone else has to put up with that din.
Well,
Yeah,
well,
but
there's
yeah.
a certain point, because obviously I have a radio on one of my motorcycles.
Right.
And if you're in town, there's a certain point at every stoplight I start cranking it back down because when you're going you have to hear it a little bit.
Yeah, but
A
towards
little
what?
bit.
But I'm just saying is
Uh-huh.
every stoplight though I'm a little different. Every stoplight
Right.
I make sure I turn it back down because I've been that guy in the past or the driver's
Yes.
seat or whatever in a vehicle and be like, come on man, I can't even hear myself think.
Come
And,
on, I'm
Yeah.
trying to have a conversation.
No.
and they're not playing family friendly music either.
No,
You know,
bikers do not play,
I'm
especially the road bikes, the street bikes. They're
Yeah.
playing the songs with the N words. Yeah, no, I wish they were playing Vanilla Ice. I'd start dancing to it. I'd start doing my Dancing with the
It
Stars.
was David Bowie, but
Oh, ding, 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 did a ding, ding.
Yeah, exactly.
Sky, what do you got for us when we get back? Local?
well, we've got the Tennessee Senate that votes to add penalties for texting school bus drivers.
Yeah, I could never be a school bus driver.
Nope.
No way. I gotta kick that addiction of mine with texting while driving.
Yeah, you gotta stop
Yeah,
that.
I do. I've gotten a lot better, but we'll get into it when we get back.
Yeah, be like Leah from Grumpy's, do the text-to-speech thing.
Plus also, Uber coming to Clarksville as we talked about last week, but we got an interesting scam that might be going on via Uber.
Uh-oh.
Yep. Plus also, we'll get a little bit into the politics again. Are you one of those people that are vowing to leave the country if Donald Trump is elected?
Oh.
We'll get into some of the places that you want to go to, where we want you to go to. Believe you me, if anyone vows to move out of the country if an election, come on.
Those are the same people that are complaining about the refugees.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And plus, we'll get into some of those celebrities that are the ones leading the charge. Plus, also, don't forget in a little bit, yes, we got Edward Owen coming in. I like Eddie. I haven't seen Eddie in a while. He used to be here at WJZM.
Yeah.
All right, and now he's got a big event going on. Con GT 2016. Tennessee's only Doctor Who exclusive convention.
Woo!
That's right, with special guest, Colin Baker, baby. Yeah, the sixth Doctor.
The doctor.
The Doctor. All right, Clarksville. Your conversation continues when we get back. Right here on the Joe Padula Show. WJZM 1400 AM. Absolutely.
Joe, we have to get the doctor on the show.
Oh, that'd be
We
great.
have to get the doctor on the show.
Maybe you can call.
No, we
You
have
want
to
him
have
in?
the guy holding it. We need to have him on here.
That'd be good.
Hey, do you need guests for tomorrow?
I need a couple. You got a couple?
Maybe, possibly. I had a couple that's they're Advocare couple though. Advocare.
Craziness.
Yeah.
And what's funny is half the famous people are Canadian that are threatening to leave the country.
Oh, well.
Go, take your ass back to Canada.
It's like when they tell me I should go back where I come from. Go camp on their backyard.
College games, and more. Head over to 125 Franklin Street in downtown Clarksville. Special and live music every Wednesday, Saturday, and Sunday. Check them out on Facebook. Checking out their free sports tickets always. With advertising, Marshall's largest and longest running indoor advertising, we provide a captive audience for your ad. We guarantee that consumers will read your ad. Who else can say that? On average, people spend between 1 to 3 minutes smack dab in front of information about your business. You can target the customers you want by age, gender, interest, or zip code. Make your business name come to mind when consumers need your product or service. Call Wiz Advertising at 931-220-9044 or check them out on the web at wizads.com. WHIZZADS.com.
We've got you covered every step of the way. That's what they do at Clarksville Floor Covering. Carpet, hardwood, tile, laminate, vinyl, and area rugs are what they specialize in. Visit Clarksville Floor Covering and let their on-staff interior designer put it all together to give you the look you want. Locally owned and operated since 1961, Clarksville Floor Covering is conveniently located at 606 North Spring Street behind Sonic off Riverside Drive. Visit their website at clarksvillefloor-covering.com or call them at 552-1818 and be sure and check them out on Facebook. Wicked Good Sandwiches, winner of 2015 Best of Clarksville Best Sandwich Shop, Reader's Choice Favorite Local Eatery, Reader's Choice Favorite Place for a first lunch 2 years running. Cheeseburgers, grinders, wraps, cheesesteaks, mozzarella rolls, quesadillas, and more. Dine in or get it delivered to your work and home. Located at 605 Cumberland Drive in downtown Clarksville, the Sarah Restaurant.
They were just talking about Sarah.
Hey, it's Tom here by BA1 Power Sports. Looking to own your piece of the road in 2016? We're giving you 3 ways to ride.
Have you come in?
We're now offering 6 months layaway plans from
one
now
more
until
break.
September 23rd. $500 down, no credit check, and no interest.
Sarah!
Bank financing and a Harley Davidson leasing program where everyone rides, even those who would challenge credit. Stop by and see our selection of pre-owned
That guy down there.
bikes at 2135 Logan Drive or online at BAWolf.com. BA Wolf Power Sports. See you on the highway. All right, kids, let's get some dessert. I want frozen yogurt. Ice cream, Rogo. Rogo. Easy there, young one.
I didn't think you guys never be doing that around here because you are, huh?
Get this abundance of homemade flavors and massive topping bar to get to the dessert destination of Clarksville. Located on Rudolph next to Boykin and on Madison next to the Samuel Walmart. Berry Bear has the ice cream and frozen yogurt to satisfy your cravings.
40 seconds.
So, hey, we're just going to do a quick news clip, go to break, bring you in after that. Thank you. Yes. Oh, look at that. Keep adding. I'm adding.
Tomorrow sitting at the end of the
4:40. Yes, the doctor comes in on that
He
Friday.
sits here.
It'll also be J.R. Martinez, the guy that was Dancing with the Stars.
We're going to go ahead and sit there.
Yeah?
Okay.
Okay, but the doctor sits here.
J.R. sits here.
Okay.
Don't feed into
like
it.
this.
Don't feed into it.
J.R.
Oh.
Let me tell you, he had a long day that day at Fort Campbell, and man, he was on the whole time. You know what I mean? It took a lot out of him. You could tell at the end of it when he got in the van. Yeah. But he stepped up. That was cool of him. Oh, good one. Little Eddie Vedder.
Yeah.
Eddie better there. This is a cover song, all right?
It's very pretty.
Just breathe. Is it a Pearl Jam song or is it Eddie Vedder?
Pearl Jam.
Uber coming to Clarksville, as we all know by now.
Yeah.
It's a sign that the city is growing.
Mm-hmm.
Babe, will you ever use Uber?
No.
No?
No.
Because you don't want to? What if you're out drinking one night and you can't drive home? I mean, would you rather use Uber or a taxi?
Oh, call me. I'll take him back.
You're walking.
You already know.
Yeah, he's walking.
Yeah.
But he's like, I don't go too far where I can't walk back home.
Right.
I know what the situation is.
Yeah.
It's a good play, man. Well, apparently there's something called an Uber vomit scam going on.
Oh.
Yeah, is this
gross.
accurate, Ernesto?
Yes, it is.
Are you registered here in Clarksville yet?
No, nor will I be.
Oh, wait, you need a 4-door car, though, right?
You need a 4-door car,
Okay.
and I'm about to trade mine in. So
All right, 4. What do you want?
Porsche.
Porsche.
Nice one.
Ernesto's
Nice.
getting a
It's
Porsche.
nice. It's nice.
Slash tires. But the way the scam works is that a driver will add about $200 to a cleaning fee to a passenger's bill, claiming that they puked in the car during the ride.
Huh.
Now, when one driver, this was in New York, tried pulling the scam on a woman, she complained, saying that the alleged barf was in the front seat area of the car when she and her boyfriend had been in the back. She also noted that it was conveniently confined to the easy-to-clean surfaces. In some cases, Uber has refunded the fees to these quote-unquote scammed passengers.
Oh no.
You know what they need? This is something that every Uber driver should be required to have. I saw that infomercial for that video camera that you just stick on your windshield.
Yeah.
You should be required to have a camera in the car.
You know what I mean? Not only does it record the front, but you can turn it around so it records the back. Yeah. I think that maybe should be a requirement if you want to be an Uber driver
Right.
here in the Clarksville.
I think you can get away with just having the front up.
Ah, ladies and gentlemen, the announcer.
Ba-da-da.
Let me tell you, I love listening to Dave Lewis announcing the S&P. He gets so into it. This man, now he doesn't do a great analysis of what's going on. And, brings the audience into the arena, wherever the game may be. But let me tell you something. He goes after referees when deserved. I love it. Like, you can hear the headphones being thrown off. Like, yeah, what do you mean that was a double shot? Ladies and gentlemen, owner-operator, WJZM, and announcer for the Austin P men's governor basketball team, Dave Lewis.
Well, what an introduction, you know?
Hey.
Now, I will say he tends to exaggerate just a tad.
I got recordings.
Just a tad. You know, I've heard, okay, so I try and take the headphones off. I take the headphones off. What I've learned, my arms aren't long enough. I can't get the microphone far enough away from me to where it doesn't pick me up. Yeah.
You got your long arms too, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
But Austin P, we're talking about when we opened up the show. I mean, this is amazing. I mean, this is pumping energy into the city of Clarksville, and I'm looking forward to the big dance.
You know, it's odd. We've had a lot better teams that have won the OVC championship, teams that have gone in and everybody kind of either expected them to win or thought they had a great chance. But this team, I think, is more special than all of them because nobody expected it.
Right.
And then out of nowhere, and not only did they win, they had to do something that was really unprecedented. I don't know if any college basketball team's ever been able to win 4 games in 4 days as an 8 seed and win it all.
Well, I went on
Way to
Wikipedia,
go.
and nobody has. So it's been verified. Sky actually wants them to pee in a cup because she believes they're all on steroids.
Yeah, they might be on drugs. But
Let's not. I didn't see anything about drug testing in the rule book, so let's just ignore that, okay?
All right.
It's a bunch of Barry Bonds out there
Struck
playing
from the
basketball. But man, I mean, David, this is something very special. Now tickets are available, but the Governor's Club Governor's Club gets first choice.
Yeah, and it's, if you know anything about the Govs Club, it's kind of tiered by levels, so they start at the top levels and kind of work back, and then they'll get to, just fans that might want to go. Yeah.
Right. I love it, man.
It's pretty cool.
I'm excited about this. Now, there is, or is it been confirmed that there will be a playoff game to get into the big dance?
No, we won't know for sure until Sunday. As a matter of fact, Joe, on Sunday at 4 o'clock over in the Dunn Center, 4 to 6, there is a selection show party. So all fans, everybody's invited to the Dunn Center. They'll have, hopefully up on the big screens and everything, or multiple televisions. They will have the selection show.
How much to get in?
Free.
Free. Nice.
Yeah.
Well, this one's for Chief AJ. Will there be food and beverage there?
There will be some. What do they call them? Light appetizers or something like that. And then
Chief,
hors d'oeuvres.
hors d'oeuvres. Yeah, let's go hors d'oeuvres. Sounds better. Yeah.
Pigs in a blanket
Yeah.
for all.
Thank you.
Yeah.
But I mean, it really is. Everywhere I went on Saturday after Dancing with the Stars, where I got robbed again. Everywhere on Friday, everyone was just P-mania.
Yeah.
I got robbed again on Dancing with the Stars.
Yeah.
Did you see the video?
Joe, I think the first thing is you have to be able to dance.
No, I hear you. But that's the thing. Sky brought up a good point. Conrad Eddington, who won,
Yeah.
is a trained dancer. He's like your
Massive.
sister when she won it.
Massive musical theater background.
Well,
What are you gonna do?
I hear you.
what do you want me to say? I mean,
You
I
should
told
have been
him
in
to stay
theater,
in his
Joe.
lane.
You're an outsider.
Yeah. The vetting. All I'm saying is the vetting process.
okay, so last year, you did your Billy Ray where you stood there and the girl danced around you. Okay. Now this year, from what I understand, it was okay.
You know Morgan from the last one.
I do.
And she won it this year. So
Did she?
Did she give me a glare like, "See, I told you"?
Yeah, see, exactly. I mean, my point well taken. But now, from what I understand, this year it was we're going to take our shirt off and try and wow the crowd that way, right? How'd that go?
And it worked. I had about 40 people say, "Hey, I voted for you. I don't know what happened."
Everyone in the video goes,
Ooh.
One of the single moms going to school that we were raising. But man, Dave, I'm telling you, I'm really excited about what's happening here. I'll admit, I'm a bandwagon guy. Okay, but this is a great opportunity for OS&P to increase their outreach and their fan base by taking those bandwagon guys and going, "Hey, listen, stick with us. You see, you don't have to naysay. You don't have to hate. Support us, and we will do you proud."
Yeah.
I'm all in. I drank the Kool-Aid. I drank the juice.
Have some more.
Yeah, I drank the pee.
But I'm looking over. I'm pretty sure I've looked around this room and I'm not seeing Kool-Aid. I'm seeing other products, but not Kool-Aid.
That's right. I got my apple cider vinegar.
Okay.
I got my coffee. I think we have adult beverages on the way. I'm not sure, but it's for a celebration. It's for
Got
a
it.
celebration.
celebration.
Yeah, but it's fantastic. And Dave, so Sunday from 4 to 6, get down to the Dunn Center and go. Let's go pig.
Yeah, selection show will start at 5. So that's between 5 and 6, and we should be fairly early, but we should know pretty quickly into the selection show where we're going.
Right. I love it. So, and for more information, just follow letsgop.com. All the information's up there. I mean, they got it down to a science on that. Let's Go P.
There you
That's
go.
for sure. But ladies and gentlemen, Dave Lewis, fantastic.
See you guys.
You get us proud, sir. Yelling at those referees. You were saying what we
You
wanted
get
to
'em.
say.
You know, somebody's got to stand up for us, you know?
Oh, and the acting on the Belmont people. It was like we said earlier on the Good Morning Clarksville. They're like soccer
They're
players.
like soccer players. You know, you look at him and you think, oh my gosh, the guy's down. You're going to have to amputate his right leg. He's in so much pain.
Right.
And then all of a sudden he bounces back up like it's nothing.
Nothing.
No big
It's
deal.
like a soccer player.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, exactly.
Did they squirt the water on it and he got up and ran all around with
Yeah.
it?
Yeah, the holy water.
Holy water. Yeah.
They call
They're bringing Miyagi to the leg rub, right?
they call acting.
They're acting, yes.
Behind time.
You ain't kidding. That's exactly what they were. Absolutely. Dave Lewis, everyone. Fantastic. And Dave, hey, thanks again for what we do here. We give you, I don't know if you listen at all, but we give you shout outs all the time for
We do, thank you.
what you
Yeah,
do for us.
see you guys.
Thank you, sir. Dave Lewis, he's awesome. Check him out on the Good Morning Clarksville show. When I don't get a text message from him at 10 o'clock, Joe, can you make it tomorrow? We got another game. But let's see what we got here. Sky, locally, what do you got as we ready for another break?
Well, we've got a Tennessee Senate votes to add penalties for texting school bus drivers. Now, a fatal school bus crash in Knoxville has inspired Tennessee lawmakers to seek tougher penalties for drivers using electronic devices. Investigators last year found that one driver had been reading a text message just before his bus crashed through a highway median and hit another school bus coming in the other direction back in December of 2014, killing 2 students and a teacher's aide.
Isn't that crazy? Remember when that happened? 2014, you said, right?
Yeah. December.
Unbelievable.
We've got the Senate that voted 32-0 on Monday to pass the
Of
bill
course.
sponsored by Republican Senator Becky Massey of Knoxville. Now, it would require a minimum sentence of at least 30 days in jail and $1,000 along with a permanent school bus driving ban. Now, the current penalty for using an electronic device while driving a school bus is $50. and the House version will be taken up after the budget bill.
$50 is the current until this bill gets passed. $50. Let me tell you, I can never be a school driver.
They're like,
School
I'll,
bus driver.
I'll
No
pay
way.
50.
Not because of the texting thing, okay, but I can, these kids. Have you seen these videos of how terrible these kids are?
Yeah, I know.
I know what I did on the school
Yeah, I
bus.
know.
Right.
Everybody
I
knows
mean-
what you did. Come
I
on.
mean, they're throwing things.
No.
They're fighting. They're arguing, and the teachers' aides, because they now have these teachers' aides on the buses too.
You can't look backwards and drive.
Like, remember the old teacher's aide that was getting picked on and bullied and actually
Oh.
physically touched by the kids? Unbelievable.
Oh.
I could never do it.
Yeah, they're so sticky. Kids are so sticky
Ugh.
and dirty.
I would be thrown in jail for choking a child. I really would.
Once again, I just don't get how this law is just now coming into effect. Why would you even think about driving
Yeah.
and with kids and texting?
Yeah.
But that would have been the same person that would have been
Yeah.
trying to sue for $75 million.
Right.
I don't know. I just picked that number out of the air.
No,
It's a new world.
Yeah, why did it take the deaths of 2 children and a teacher's aide?
Exactly. I mean, that's just.
It's a new world. Think back to your childhood. There were no cell phones.
Right, but we've had cell phones for many years now.
For many, yeah.
But I'll tell you.
But there was the high-speed car
Right,
phone.
But the people that were
The car
driving,
phone.
people that are driving the buses are an older demographic, not necessarily using them. But like my mom and my dad just recently started using cell phones, like in the past couple of years. You
Yeah.
know?
And
My
you
dad
know,
just
The
now.
Simpsons, Otto, the bus driver, always with those headphones on.
Yeah.
But guess what? It's not illegal to have headphones on while driving in
It's
Tennessee.
not-
Yeah.
it's not-
Hey,
You can be wearing, yeah,
And
man.
hands free.
Yeah, well, yeah,
Hands
but
free is
you could be
fine.
wearing Beats by Dre, and it's fine.
Yeah.
That law's got to change too. I use the earbud. I keep one earbud in with the microphone attached to it. You
There
know
you
what
go,
I mean?
and then
Yeah.
you can do your calls and you're fine.
Yeah, I do my texting through my voice.
Nobody cares about me enough, or vice versa, for me to have to try to talk to
Oh, yeah.
between the time I'm going somewhere and going back home.
Yeah, I'm with you. I
Yeah.
ignore my phone
Yeah.
I gotta fix
as
that
often
problem.
as possible.
Yeah.
Fix that.
Yeah, you do.
That's the greatest game ever, is go out to dinner and have everybody throw their cell phones in the middle, and the first person that touches it, minus emergency for work, has to pick up the tab for everybody.
I love that game.
That's the Kardashian game.
Is it?
I'm all
Yes.
for
I
that.
didn't even know
That's
that.
where that started.
They started, I don't know, somebody did it in Europe, and I was like, yeah, this is a great game for me. I like
Yeah.
that.
Great game.
I don't have a phone.
Bay wins.
They wins.
They win.
All right, well, this segment of the show is brought to you by the Tilted Kilt of Clarksville. Now, new specials include a $5 Guinness and the Hooli menu for the entire month of March.
The Hooli
Now,
menu.
on Joe Padula Day, or as it's better known, St. Patty's Day, it's amazing price
my
food
birthday.
and drink deals, plus tons of giveaways all day. Now, make sure to catch all the March Madness games on a 170-inch video wall, and for all events and specials, you can visit tiltedkiltclarksville.com.
Yeah, go to the kilt. Go get some good Hooli menu items.
We tilted at the kilt.
Hooli menu. That's got to be an Irish menu, right? Hooli menu.
I guess so.
I never even heard of it until the kilt taught me
I
about
want
it.
to check it out.
Betty, you're a cook. What's a Hooli item? Do you
I
know?
have no idea.
Yeah, let me go to Wikipedia.
It's
That's
not
like my
Irish.
go-to.
That's like some word somebody picked out of the book to be like, oh, let's call us this
It's
because
funny.
it'll
Right.
attract people.
Right here. Let's go to Wikipedia
the
here. Wikipedia.
While you look it up on the Wikipedia, when we get back, we've got the house that approves the $50 fine for driving slow in the fast lane.
That needs to be more.
I'll tell you what.
Yes.
Why wasn't this done years ago?
Right?
Just like they charge you
excuse.
how much over, they need to charge you how much under.
Yeah.
Ooh, that'd be a good one.
What I'm surprised is in this world of PC and political correctness, you know, I can't believe this is actually going forward.
I can't wait to see the statistics.
How dare you say I was driving slow? I'm offended.
Right?
But man, Hooli, here we go. I found it.
I'm not
All right.
slow, I'm special.
Hooli is it's a geographically small village in Surrey, England.
Whoa.
Yeah, this must be the wrong one. Yeah. So all right,
We'll
let's
look.
go to break here. But when we get back, yes, we're going to be bringing in Ed Owens.
Yeah.
That's right. We got a big event going on.
So cool.
March 25th through the 27th. That's right, Con GT 2016.
Surprise.
Tennessee's only Doctor Who convention with 2016 special guest,
Yes. Let's hear it.
the Sixth Doctor, Colin Baker. Scott, you're a big Doctor Who fan, huh?
No.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, I am.
I am.
I'm really
Yeah, you
big,
guys. See, I've only seen a
Internet
couple
stuff.
episodes in the research, but it's a good show.
I've seen
I've been
them.
watching Doctor Who ever since I was small.
Yeah.
It's been on forever, and the only convention in Tennessee will be
Yeah.
right here in Clarksville. We're going to get into it when we get back. Here in the Joe Padula Show, WJZM 1400 AM. Absolutely.
The doctor.
The doctor. Who are you? I'm the doctor. Who are you? I'm who?
All right.
Don't do
You mind taking the sky
Yeah,
chair?
I'm gonna move over there. I already
Yeah.
know.
Be like,
Sky
what's the
chair.
hour?
Hey.
Oh, I get.
Be like, what's the hour?
I mean, who? Don't put it on. No, who are you? No, who are you? I'm you. That's me.
That ain't my name.
I'm me.
My name
Get
is
you
you.
sit right there.
I can do it.
Move. Got that up. Ready to rock and roll.
Good Lord, we never had this many people in here when I was here.
I'll tell you, it's turned
Have a lot of
into,
people.
no, it's good. It's crazy, but it's good.
Yeah.
I feel bad for their landscape outside though.
The chairs.
Those tires, those tired trucks.
Oh,
Man.
poor yard.
I get those text messages all the time.
I
Ah, okay, all right.
lost my
You want
copy.
to speak to somebody? We can give away some tickets if you like.
Sounds good. Sounds like a plan. Absolutely.
You can do it any way you want to. You can do it today or later on, however y'all want to do it.
Cool. So you had a show on the
Yes, sir.
WJZM?
Huh?
You had a show on the station?
I worked here before you were born, probably, and then I was here 4 years ago.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
I did when Bone Cutter owned it. I did mornings with him, and then I did mornings for a while after the new guys bought it.
Good deal. Did you miss it? Did you like it?
I have no desire to be here. How's that? I still do some things.
I can see that.
No, I did. I enjoyed it very much.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got great memories of this place.
Is it the same desk?
That's a surprised face.
Yeah. Hello. I wish I could just do one eyebrow, but I'm not good at it. Is this the same desk that they had here?
Yeah. Well, that, you know, 3 or 4 years ago it was. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
When I worked here, originally it was
Yeah, that's what I was
downtown. It was downtown up above.
It's across from the Habitat for Humanity and the dollar store. So
Yes,
it's across
yes.
now. The
Up on
420
top,
buildings
up
on the
there.
corner.
It was a
How cool that must have been. To be on the second story,
There
right
was-
downtown. Finally front of
I
us.
started with the man at
Stories.
for me.
yeah.
Yeah. Provide me a leadership guide.
Yeah.
Good Christmas parties. Do you guys want any coffee or any water?
Dude.
I lost my coffee cups. Oh,
Nah, I would never let you hit yourself like that. Man, since 1963. That's unreal. Is that accurate?
Oh, it is. They were off for a few years, but they came back. So
Man,
hey.
it's a big deal.
it's huge. Look at this audience following. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
How you doing?
Bay, Ed, Bay.
Yeah. Nice to meet you. This is Sarah.
Zero.
Sarah!
Why did everybody smile from like torch? Like, that's just sick.
That's like him being a big dog like this. They call him Tiny.
Tiny.
Yeah, or Little John.
Well, but that's
He's making good
but that's
little
at least that's a little more
That's right, that's right.
famous. I won't famous, but common.
Calm or common.
Yeah, I ain't worried about it.
Yeah, Josh is the man.
So where's left eye gonna be right here? I think she was part of TLC, right?
Didn't she die?
Yeah, she
Yeah.
did.
After she burned someone's house down.
Well, the boys in the house now.
See, karma.
Cheat on me. It's
No,
more,
that's from
Whoa.
karma. It'll get you.
that's why she did it. Oh, I meant to burn his clothes in the bathtub, though.
Nice. You gotta let that go. People need to get over that.
Is that what you said?
It's terrible.
The original snap.
Ain't it?
You just can't hold on to things like that.
Levels are good? Okay, good.
Get your phones. Your phone. Put your phones on silent.
Oh yeah, it is.
Stay close to these microphones.
All right, here we go. Yo! Welcome back to the program. Joe Padula Show, WJZM 1400 AM, where Dog Radio meets live music. Live music today.
Yeah.
Jeremy Dean.
Yeah.
I like me some Jeremy Dean. I like this song right here, Riptide by Vance Joy, right? Bay, you know the song's about a hotel that he used to go to as a kid. And he had some good, yeah, he had some good memories back then. It's a coming of age story.
No-tell, motel, huh?
Thank you, Wikipedia.
That's what it feels like. It kind of feels like a road trip.
Right.
Like a coming of age. Oh, but my parents are driving.
Yeah. He's in the back seat. He's in the station wagon.
Punching
He's
your
facing
sister,
the road,
you
right?
know.
Ever been in those station wagons where you're seated in
No.
the back and you're facing the trunk?
No, that's really weird.
Yeah, Bay, you know what I'm talking about,
Yeah,
right?
I know.
It's got to be noisy getting right like that.
Yeah, I can't. I get car sick. No, we had vans.
My father used to have this old Cadillac. He loved his Cadillac. And remember back in the day they had the cigarette lighters, not only just in the front but in the back?
All over the vehicle.
I used to play with these things all the time. My
Yeah.
father was like, don't touch it.
Click, click, click,
It's
click,
not for you.
click, click, click,
Put it down.
click, 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 click.
So I put it, and it's this bright orange.
But this
Oh.
Burned the seat. I burned my tongue. It looked like it tasted good. I'm an idiot. I learned my lesson.
Oh.
That's right.
Yeah, this is.
Hey, you want to see the scar? I still got the scar.
Yeah, do it. Let's see.
Nah, I only show the ladies.
Oh.
What? Yes, welcome back.
Not looking.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm about to introduce something. This is great, by the way. I'm excited about this.
So excited.
Because, to be honest with you, the first time that I had the chance to sit here in the WJZM studio, this man was behind the microphone, and he welcomed me with open arms. He treated me with respect. I was at the time, I was Sergeant Joe Padula, still in the Mighty Strike Brigade.
Oh.
And yeah, ladies and gentlemen, Ed Owen in the studio.
Yes.
So what you're telling your audience is they can blame me for you being
Yes,
here.
Yes.
ladies and gentlemen, it is Ed's
Neither
fault.
was
Direct all your hate mail.
But yeah, you're joined by Sarah. It's good to see you, Sarah. How are you?
I am fantastic.
Well, let me tell you something, Sarah. You smell great. I don't know if you've been told that today. But, what is your preferred?
He's a
choice?
smeller.
I
Yeah.
took a shower this morning.
I say shower.
He does this with all
Shower.
the ladies.
Oh. No, only the ones that smell good.
Okay.
The ones that
Yeah.
stink, we're like, oh, we gotta go to break.
Yeah. So much.
But,
This interview is over.
What is that?
But yeah, I mean, Ed, you and Sarah, you guys got the Con GT 2016 coming up.
Right,
All right, Tennessee's only Doctor Who exclusive convention
right.
with special guest, the Sixth Doctor.
Mm-hmm.
Come on,
Colin Baker, 2 weeks from this Friday.
March 25th, okay, through the 27th, over at the Riverview Inn.
Yeah.
Wow.
Street downtown
Yeah.
Clarksville. This is huge, dude.
And we heard rumors that it's going to get even bigger because we heard Joe Padula is going to be there.
Yes.
Nice.
We got
Oh my
media
God.
passes. Yes.
The real one.
This guy's so excited. The real one. But I can tell you, there's such a huge following. I'm on the Doctor Who Facebook, the verified Facebook page.
Right.
Okay. There's over 5 million likes on the
And that's
Doctor
just
Who.
the official one.
Right. And let me tell you, that's more than that's more than Major League Baseball.
It is one of those things that when they put it back on the air about 11 years ago, that's when it truly became an American phenomenon.
Yeah.
You always had fans here, but not to the extent that they have now. And it took off, and it is, for the BBC, which produces Doctor Who, it is the biggest profit center in the entire company.
Why is that so? I mean,
David Tennant.
I've seen a couple of the first episodes in the 60s, and production value, I mean, way down. I mean, BBC, of course.
Sure.
But man, I mean, it has lasted the test of time. Okay, it has grown its audience, like you said, invaded the states and just blew up here.
Exterminate.
Why? I mean, what is the Doctor Who series about? Fill me in as a guy who's not a regular watcher, even though Sky and Bay, Ernesto, you're a big watcher of Doctor Who.
He is the watcher.
He's got his TARDIS shirt on, man.
What does that mean? I don't even
He's
know what
got
that
socks,
means.
I'm sure, that match that.
Time and relative dimensions in space.
That's what TARDIS stands for, Joe.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, Nervnesto!
Yay!
Nervnesto enters the house. No, but Doctor Who, I mean, what's the backstory?
It's basically a story about a guy who time travels, and
He's a
time lord, exactly, from another planet, and his
What planet is he from?
Gallifrey.
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 Yeah, and he has
I like
that's the police box that you see, and that's actually a spaceship
And a time machine.
and a time machine. It
Sky,
can go
you're so
anywhere.
excited.
I love Sky. Sky,
I'm so excited.
Sky, you've got Joe's ticket. Forget it.
I love it.
No, and he can go anywhere in time and space. And what he ends up doing is he picks ordinary folks like you or me or whatever as his companions,
Right.
Usually
and they
unnamed.
change those every few years, and they change doctors every few years. And the brilliance of the whole thing, Joe, and this is one of the reasons it's lasted so long, rather than replace the same character with a different actor, they make the Doctor evolve, and what he does, he regenerates. He in effect
Like a
becomes a
worm?
new doctor.
Yeah.
You're like a worm. Yeah, like regenerating.
Science,
Instead of-
baby.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
And so, you've been able to grow along. You've got people who've been fans since the 60s that have, they have their favorite doctors. And then you've got the newbies that have come along. And it's, it's a very niche form of sci-fi fandom. I go to some other conventions to promote it. And, these are wide fandom conventions or multi-fandom conventions.
Do you go to these other conventions and be like, ugh, you guys aren't doing it right?
No, because I go to learn things, and it's
Nice.
just always fun. The thing was,
Yeah.
and here's the thing: if you'd have told me 5 years ago I'd be walking around dressed as a science fiction character, I would have said you've lost your mind.
Yeah.
So what converted you? What got you to do the crossover?
Well, what happened was I liked the show. Okay.
Okay.
I was in Orlando
Step
for,
one.
for a meeting. I was in Orlando for a meeting, and while I was there, they were having a Doctor Who convention. I thought, well, I'm gonna go check this out. And had a good time and saw everybody dressing up. And before that, I'd actually gone to a Star Trek convention and watched everybody cosplaying, dressing up,
Cosplay is so much fun.
See,
Yeah, it
I
was-
remember years ago though when this was like frowned upon in social circles, but
Who frowns? Who
it has
frowns?
taken over.
Well,
now
You frown, sir.
No,
Yeah.
I mean those days are over.
But here's the thing, Joe, when they named the new doctor, which is a guy named Peter Capaldi, who is a guy who's roughly in my age bracket, he has gray hair like me.
Very cross eyebrows.
Yeah, you're a good-looking man, though.
I said I can do this character, and so the first time I went to a get together, dressed as the doctor, and
Right.
somebody said, "Can I get my picture made with you?" I was hooked
Right.
Yeah.
because
Oh my
it's
God.
just a fun thing to do.
See,
So much fun.
But now that fun, you're bringing it here to Clarksville. This is the second one.
It's the second one.
Right, last year. How was the turnout
The
last
TARDIS
year?
was here last year.
Last year we
Who
had.
was here last year?
The TARDIS.
The TARDIS.
The TARDIS.
Oh,
We
which
actually
one is
have
the TARDIS?
two TARDISes this year. Yeah, were you
The
there last
Tartai?
year?
I didn't think I was working last year.
Well, are you going to make it this year?
Yes.
We have two TARDISes this year. We had over 600 people last year,
Right.
which for the first year was really good, which
That's
allowed us this year to
That's
go
huge.
after a doctor.
How do you fit 600 people in the Riverview Inn?
Well, here's the thing. Here's the secret about
Yeah.
conventions. They don't have the room for that many people.
Right.
But when you go to a convention, and Sarah can back me up on this, nobody's ever in one place at one time.
Right.
The only time that room is even close to being full is opening ceremonies. And then people are in the vendor room, or they're in breakout rooms,
Yeah.
or they're in the lobby, or they're outside. I mean, it's
And you
I love
have,
it.
you have panel rooms.
yeah.
And I'll tell you what, I hear you get the party. Ernesto, you want to weigh in on this? This is.
Ernesto's my man. He's got the TARDIS on.
I'm just curious, with Baker, are you doing a Q&A with him as well?
With Colin.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're doing multiple things like that.
Okay, great.
Yeah. What's some of the questions you would like to ask Colin Baker, the E6 Doctor, who will be at the Con GT 2016 at the Riverview Inn from March 25th to the 27th?
I think I'm good. I don't really need to ask that many questions, just for the simple fact that I know a lot about it anyway.
Yeah.
But it'll just be cool to see an actual doctor,
It's going to be so cool.
Now, Sarah, I mean, here it is, putting it all together, okay? Getting the word out and everything. What's some of the struggles that you've seen so far in putting together such an event with such a huge demand? I mean, 600 people last year. Do you guys have to top that number this year?
Oh, we will absolutely top it this year.
Yes.
And I think the biggest problem is just making something for everybody and getting everybody in the right spots at the right times. Because if you schedule something that's awesome and then something else is awesome at the same time,
Right.
it's going to overlap and nobody wants that and everybody gets grumpy.
Now, each day, I mean, is it the same thing? So you can go Friday and you don't have to go Saturday? Is that how you're going to be circulating? Or is there something
usually
special every day?
Well, what we're doing this year, and I'll say this, on Friday we're doing some events that you do not have to have a ticket for.
Okay.
Because we wanted to kind of open this up to get people involved. Friday night we have our VIP party, and this is for people who paid the big money, who want a private party with Colin and all that, and for special guests,
Yo, Ed.
friends of the convention, like Sky over here.
Ed, here's some SEC tickets to Wednesday.
Is it Sky or
Sky.
Sky,
Yeah.
okay.
Crap.
But no,
Stop.
we'll have a game room open. We'll do some video stuff. Saturday is really the big day. I
Okay.
mean, that's when we go from morning to night. We have a dance Saturday night. We actually have a Doctor Who themed band
A band.
that comes in, and it's amazing. All of their items are Doctor Who oriented, and it sounds corny as hell, I know, but they are amazing. In fact, there's I think one of the Radio Times, I believe, did an article today about Doctor Who and actually included one of their videos. They're called Legs Nose Robinson. If you watch Doctor Who, that means something to you.
Well, I'm guessing there's going to be over 1,000 people.
I hope so. Sarah's hoping there may be not quite that many, but
Ed is the face and the voice. I'm like the grunt work behind everything.
I'll tell you, but without the grunt work, there is no face and voice.
You're exactly right.
Absolutely.
And and that's the thing. Without this lady sitting next to me, this thing wouldn't have happened last year or this year.
How much are tickets?
They start. I'm trying to remember here right offhand. The 2-day pass, I think, is $39.
Oh my God, you can't go wrong.
And then you
$40 for 2 days.
Yeah, but you can buy like a Saturday only, or you can buy a Friday or a Sunday only, and you can buy the VIP. But I want to give your listeners a discount.
Oh, I love it. What's the discount?
Okay, we're going to give, if you go to our website, first place, we've got a very active Facebook page, but go to
I
our
saw that.
website, congt.org,
congt.org,
and you can click over to the ticket portal. And if you use the code JOE, J-O-E, that's how you spell that, right?
It was going to be absolutely, but too many people spell it.
Yeah,
it's too long.
Yeah.
You get 15% off any tickets you buy over between now and next week, next Wednesday.
Nice.
Man, let me tell you, I appreciate that. And I tell you, Clarksville, take advantage of this. All right, here's an opportunity to not only go out and have a good time, you get to go mingle, you get to go network. This is a great networking opportunity. Plus, you get to meet some famous people. Colin Baker. All right, go out, go party with a purpose. Go enjoy yourself. It's going to be a beautiful weekend. We looked at the 30-day forecast. It sways a little bit.
Well, that's the other thing too. We have over 30 vendors that are going to be there selling sci-fi related, and primarily doctor related things.
Ernesto, look at Ernesto. Ernesto's like.
And by the way, I did talk to Colin the
Richard.
other day, and he was wondering if you would have him on the show.
Let's
while
do
he's
it.
in town.
Oh, let's do it. Oh, this guy just peed or something. Okay, somebody get a mop. But man, let me tell you, that'd be fantastic. I'd love to get him in here to help tell his story and help get people to go to this party, man.
He's a really cool guy. He is one of the, and I've met, he's my third doctor. I've already met him, but he is one of the best ones as far as promoting the brand.
Awesome.
And he makes a pretty good living on it. If you're ever on a show like that for the BBC, you can make a living the rest of your life doing comments and things.
Yeah.
This guy,
Minus one.
why?
Because he didn't like being the doctor
Chris,
too
yeah.
much. Christopher Eccleston, he was the first doctor in 2005.
So why didn't he like being the doctor?
I guess he would rather be a Bond villain. I don't know.
Oh, he was there for the paycheck.
Hey, there's a lot of rumors, and one of them was that he's a little strange. I love him as the doctor, but he was a little strange. He didn't like the hierarchy at the BBC and the way that it's still a class system.
Oh, it's ran by the Queen of England? Yeah.
And there's rumors that was part of it, but no one really knows, I don't guess. But I wish you would make peace with it, because he'd be a great addition.
I'll give you one cool trivia thing, Joe, because you're going to love this, because actually we spoke about this. The first episode of Doctor Who was originally supposed to be aired.
1963.
Yep.
But
that's right.
There's more to it than that.
On what?
On
the day of?
The day of, JFK's assassination.
Correct.
Exactly right.
Wow. Man, so why didn't they air it on that day?
Out of respect.
Out of respect, okay.
And then I think, didn't they air it? But then they aired it again because nobody was watching. I think
Right.
that's what it was.
Everyone was glued to the TV.
But, we'd love to have people come by. If you don't know Doctor Who, come on down and you'll learn about it. And we have a lot of other guests as well. Colin's not our only guest. So we have some other people that are going to be there that are pretty intriguing too.
We'll get into some of the other things that's going on over at the Con GT. That's March 25th through the 27th, right here in Clarksville, the Riverview Inn. All right, 50 College Street, downtown Clarksville. Great hotel, great people going to be there. And man, so much going on here. The city's booming. I mean, Eddie, look at this city. I mean, Google's coming here. Hankook is here. Okay, Uber is now here. All right, Austin Peay's winning the basketball game.
Isn't that amazing?
2016 is a big year for this city, and not for nothing, I love that big events like this come to this city.
Yeah.
And for a guy who I don't watch Doctor Who, but I'm very impressed by the amount of outreach that Doctor Who has, and the amount of connections, and the amount of people that are fans. So I want to go see what it's all about.
We want you there.
So even if you're not a fan, even if you haven't watched Doctor Who, go check it out. I'm very intrigued to see why. And I think, hey, maybe I'll make a few new friends.
Well, and we also, just stepping on what you said right there, or reacting to it, we have people coming probably from 8 or 9 states to this event. So, from far away as Florida.
What's your guy-girl ratio? I just need.
Oh, wow.
If you don't
Think about it.
Is there more girls? I mean, because I went to one of these. There was like a Star Wars.
Right.
Let me tell you, these ladies are hotties. Guys, you want to go to this? Okay?
Yeah,
all these hotties that are going to be there.
It's actually a very good, I want to say 50-50, but I don't know for sure.
50-50,
We actually
I'll take
have a
those
couple.
odds.
We have a couple coming from Washington who is getting married at our convention. They wanted to have a Doctor Who themed wedding.
They're gonna have such a huge viral video. It's gonna
Yeah.
be
They're
crazy.
gonna have a doctor at their wedding.
Oh
That's
my
so
God.
cool.
Well, yeah, maybe I'll tell you what. We'll be there. We'll be there.
All right.
I'll make sure that we're there. All right, let's take a quick break here. We'll get into more. We got a couple more stories to go over here locally. Sky, what do you got?
Well, we've got the House that approves a $50 fine for driving slow in the fast lane. And now the State House has passed a bill to create a $50 fine for driving slow in the fast lane on major highways in Tennessee. Now, the bill, sponsored by Republican Representative Dan Howell of Bradley County, would require cars to stay out of the left lane of 3-lane highways except to pass other vehicles.
The
Now, the chamber approved the bill on a 69-13 vote on Monday.
Who
Now,
were the
Senate-
13? I want to know who the 13 were.
Okay.
Old people.
Old people. Now, the
Yeah.
Senate Transportation
No
Committee is scheduled to take up the bill next week, and Howell said that 29 other states have similar legislation on the books. Republican Representative John Lundberg of Bristol said that he supported the measure because he lives 300 miles from the Capitol in Nashville.
Lumberg, I loved him in Office Space.
Lundberg. Now, he said that he hopes lawmakers come back and place the same restrictions on 2-lane highways.
Yeah, let me tell you something about that. Hey, believe in me, I'm not a speed racer out there. I got busted.
Yeah, but it's about time.
But here's the thing, okay? I mean, I'm getting out of the way. You know what I mean? If I'm in that lane and someone's behind me, okay, hey, go. But you got these people out there they're like, you know what? I'm going to teach them a lesson. What if that person's having an
get out.
emergency?
Right.
What if that person needs to get to somewhere to maybe even save a life?
And you're just being snarky.
Who are you? You're not a cop.
Right?
You're not a cop to tell me how fast or who
You're
are
not
you to
the
judge?
law. You're
Matthew 601.
You know my mom?
Point the finger at you first before you point at me. I think it's Matthew.
I think you just stop pointing fingers. This segment of the show is brought to you by Section 125, which is the city's only sports field carrying all the major sporting packages on their 21 screens. So get over to 125 Franklin Street and try 2015's Best of Clarksville's Best Wings with all day drink specials and live music from Cindy and Lucian on Wednesday, Travis Dukes on Thursday.
Dukes!
And it's a Steve Means.
Steve.
You know what else I hate though?
He's so
When they do finally pass over to the right lane there, then they speed up. Okay? I mean, come on now. All right, last time this happened, this guy in Bonneville, okay?
What?
Yeah, I couldn't believe it.
People have those?
Faye has one.
Oh.
Sky! Apologize.
Sorry,
I got
Faye.
Pontiac.
Yeah, Pontiac Bonneville.
Yeah.
I like
Grand Prix.
Oh, it's a Grand Prix.
Ah.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
I'm
yours is
not
much nicer.
sorry.
Yes.
Not sorry at all.
But all right, let's go to a break here. But Sky, locally, what do you got when we get back?
Well, we've got 5 messages that are selected as the winner of T-Dot's overhead sign contest.
Ah, the signs. That's right. You all see the signs on the sides of the highway and the major roads, right? Well, they put it up to the people. What do you want on these signs?
Fancy quips.
What do you want on these big, huge, massive distraction devices? And yeah, we'll get into the top 5. Plus, also when we get back, yes, I got a story here. We still got to go over people that want to leave the country because of Trump.
Yep.
We still got to go over this one. Oh, we got our on-air game. We'll do a quick game of High Drunk or Moron. You guys want to play High Drunk or Moron?
Yeah.
It's really easy.
Sure.
Yeah. We read a scenario from the police blotter, and you got to guess if the subject is high on a drug, drunk on a drink, or just a moron.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, very
Yeah.
simple.
Wonderful.
Got a lot of experience with morons.
Yeah. You're from Florida?
Let me tell you, majority of the stories come out of Florida. It's unreal.
Yeah.
It's unreal. Eddie's like, I know, I've been in radio. I know. But all right, we're going to take a quick break here, but don't forget we got the Jeremy Dean hanging out a little bit, live music, okay? Torch is hanging out in the studio.
Yeah.
Torch, you're the man, bro. Bikers Who Care, you guys got a couple things coming up soon, right?
Yeah, it starts. Starts come May, June. We got the Brew Fest.
Yes, the
and stuff
Red,
like that.
White, and Brew Fest.
Oh
I
yeah.
finally went to the Saints.
Good for you.
Good for me. Plus, my boy Matt is out there in the lobby. I served with him. We were, I was a young PFC, Joe Padula at the time. He was Staff Sergeant Matt Graham. And let me tell you, the guy set me up for success. And, I'll never forget that.
Yeah, look at this pretty smile.
Plus he brought in beers.
Yeah.
He brought their brews.
Brought the brews. You want to go to Con GT with me in March, Matt? Come on, all the girlies are there. You know what I mean?
All the girls.
All the girls, bro.
Hot aliens.
Look, we'll just be picking them out. You. I forgot. But all right, we're going to take a quick break here. But yes, when we get back, yes, Eddie, Sarah hanging out. Con GT coming up. Absolutely.
That's a 4-minute break.
Hey, 4-minute break. I love Dr. Good.
Oh, yeah. We need to talk about the guys
Yes.
on the kilts.
Yes.
Our security team.
They just released a game. That's
Nice.
For the ladies.
They love, and the people love
Any connection with the tilted
One thing at a
kid?
time, man.
Sky, Doctor Who trivia contest.
What about Doctor Who trivia contest?
You want to play?
Come on.
All right, Eddie, you in? You guys in?
Yeah, but I probably won't know
Ernesto?
it. I don't claim to be an expert. I'm just running the con. I mean,
Right? I do it for the people.
I'll show my ignorance.
1941, stunning cover picture. WJZM Radio, Clarksville, Tennessee.
Change. It's not a choice, it's an opportunity. The question is, do you let it happen or do you make it happen? At Daymar College, they believe you have the power to make the changes you want in your life. The question is, do you have the passion? They are here to help you gain the skills, knowledge, and tools you need to make those changes. So reignite your passion. Classes start soon, so enroll now. Call 888-520-3415 or visit applydaymar.com today.
Brother Doc here, and I've got the best beef jerky unsurpassed by anyone. Brother Doc's beef jerky not only offers the traditional flavors, but also the ones that can't be found anywhere else in the state of Tennessee, like smoky sriracha, sweet pecan, volcanic jalapeno, and so many more. Our everyday special here at Brother Doc's is buy any 3 bags and get a 4th bag absolutely free. Plus, we carry all of the popcorn factory flavors and longer marinades that will perfect your outdoor grill. So come on in to Brother Doc's Beef Jerky, conveniently located at 651 North Riverside Drive, right next to Subway. Brother Doc's Beef Jerky, one bite and you're a believer. Hello. Want to multiply your chances of winning? Play the new cash family of instant games from the Tennessee Lottery. Win up to $10,000, $50,000, $250,000, or even $1 million. Play today and you can see your money multiplied before your very eyes. The Tennessee Lottery. Game-changing fun. Andrew Brooks, Ellen Clark, Ken Thomas, Joanne Dawson.
How long will it take to announce the name of every student before awarded to Tennessee Lottery scholarship for grant? Over 46 days. That's because every time we go to Tennessee Lottery, a student is proud to celebrate 1 million scholarships and grants awarded in 2004.
The Tennessee Lottery, game-changing, life-changing fun. Let's go report Section 125. Section 125 is the city's only sports grill carrying all the major sporting packages on their 21 screens. NFL, NBA, MLB, NHL, UFC Fight Nights, NASCAR, golf, soccer, college games, and more. Get over to 125 Franklin Street in downtown Clarksville and order your best of Clarksville's best wings with daily drink specials and live music every Wednesday, Saturday, and Sunday. Check them out on Facebook and check out their free sports ticket giveaways.
Hey, it's Aaron Wolf with BA Wolf Power Sports. Looking to own your piece of the road in 2016? We're giving you 3 days to ride. We are now offering 6-month low claims for fucking vultures. No credit check and no interest. We also have bank financing and a Harley Davidson leasing program where everyone rides, even those with challenged credit. Stop by and see our selection of pre-owned cruisers and sport bikes at 2135 Loader Drive or online at BAWolf.com. BA Wolf Power Sports. See you on the highway.
Love Luxury Tattoo is a family-owned and operated shop located right outside Fort Campbell Army Base in Clarksville, Tennessee. Since 2012, LBI has hit the area hard and has proven itself to be the industry leader for today's body art and custom tattoos. LBI proudly supports active military and complies with all military regulations. Check them out in person at 2019 Fort Campbell Boulevard and online at lovelutinc.com.
You got 15 seconds. Let's go.
Oh, here we go. Thanks, Chief. She's gone. She's the last.
She
Hey.
did die.
Hey.
Sail!
Why don't you play High Drunk or Moron while this is just in the background?
Sounds good. Let's do
Do
it.
you wanna?
Let's do it.
Share.
We don't share the same mic.
sail. Welcome back. Oh, I saw Back Road Brigade do this song on Friday at the Tap Room.
How did that go?
They're very good.
It's usually hard to play this part. Ding.
Let me tell you, they're very talented, that young group right there. Back Road Brigade, good Americana, rock and roll. Yeah, I like Dalton, Matt, and Seth.
Very cool.
The trio. Not easy as a trio to be a rock band,
Three
huh?
pieces are awesome.
Yeah.
Because you got to hit them really hard. If you're playing rock and you've only got a three-piece, you've got to be amazing.
All right, there you go.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, they did a nice job over there. Oh, at the Tap Room, though, this is weird. You know, it's a smoking place. You can smoke in there.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, and people are smoking. People are vaping in there. I got my cigar. Okay, I'm up in there. I got my glass of Pinot Grigio because it's 10 less calories than the glass of Cabernet.
And you're classy.
That's right. How ought to be.
Yeah.
But I get tapped on my shoulder, and the guy that's working the ID area when you first enter, he goes.
The bouncer?
I would have called him a bouncer. I could have taken it. Forget about it. But he tells me, sorry, you can't smoke cigars in here. And I'm looking at him like, this guy's screwing. You know what I mean?
Right.
I'm like, okay, pal. Thanks.
Sure.
Yeah, sure I can. Yeah, or beaties. That's right. You can't smoke cigars or beaties.
Or cloves, maybe. Those things. Get those out of there.
And I'm like, this is an Oliva, sir. Do you understand? This is a good cigar. And he's like, yeah, new policy. And I'm looking around. There's smoke everywhere. The guy's blowing cotton candy, vape in everyone's faces in the corner. I'm like, oh, man. So I got to figure out what that is. Well, Jeff Robinson's coming, owner of Black Horse and Tap Room. He's coming on the show next Friday. So we're gonna ask him. What's up?
I worked there in high school.
Oh yeah.
Black Horse when Jeff.
20 years ago?
When he originally bought it.
Wow.
Yeah. I was there when it changed ownership. Yeah, it's crazy.
No, he's owned it since the beginning.
Really?
Yeah.
No.
1993.
Maybe it's just new management that came in then.
That's right.
It was a big change.
Welcome back, though. Hanging out with us. Got Torch in the Sky Shotgun seat.
Yo.
Woo-hoo! Woo-woo!
Over here.
Sorry that you're sitting in her pee from her...
I did. I switched our chairs.
Oh, that was
I gotta have a dry chair.
Ed Owen, Sarah hanging out with us. They got the Con GT 2016 coming up March 25th through the 27th. To get your tickets, go online. Con, that's congt.org.
Yeah.
Nice.
Your special discount word.
Put it Joe. It's the 3 letters. J-O-E.
J.
Joe. That's right. Not Joey like my mom. I FaceTimed her, by the way, while I was driving.
Because that's safe.
Yeah, she was yelling, hang up the phone, he's driving.
Oh.
No, for my dad's birthday, I called. They were at an Italian restaurant in Jersey. It was a nice place.
That's so cute.
All right, we got 2 games we're going to play real quick here.
Okay.
One is to give away Berry Bear frozen yogurt.
Okay.
Yes, Berry Bear frozen yogurt, located 2 locations right here in Clarksville. One in Sango, right next to the Walmart off of Madison, and the other on Wilma Ruda Boulevard, next to Mulligan.
Yeah, where they recently had Chewbacca and Darth Vader and all
That's right.
That was
Yeah,
awesome.
Berry Bear
Yoda.
gets all the characters come in. It's a great ploy. I mean, it gets people in the door. They sell frozen yogurt and ice cream like no other.
I'm hungry just listening to it.
Yeah, absolutely. Me too. And fro-yo, it's low calorie, which is great for the abs. But yes, so here it is. High Drunk Moron brought to you by Berry Bear. Winner gets free medium cup. Medium cup.
Oh, well.
All right, here we go. High Drunk Moron. I'm going to read a story here. You're going to let me know if the subject matter is high on a drug, drunk on a drink, or just a moron. Highway 290 near Huffmeister, Texas, was shut down for more than 2 hours. This was the other day due to a crash involving 3 vehicles, including a semi-truck. The cleanup included one unnamed woman who caused the crash by stripping off her clothes, wandering into traffic. The woman then jumped on top of the truck and began twerking and gyrating for passing vehicles.
I am the Lizard King.
Firefighters and police officers, 2 hours later, finally jumped on top of the big rig.
2 hours.
She refused to come down and was running around. Just taser.
She's slippery. You just
Just taser her in the butt.
It's the tan.
And they wrestled her into handcuffs and took her away.
No.
All right, those are the clues. You got the state, you got the location, the who, what, when, where. We just need the why. Okay. So yes, was the unnamed Texas woman. High Drunk Moron. Ben, you're very good at this. What do you say?
I want to say she was high.
Hi, and what do you want to say hi on, babe?
Oh man, this is gonna be a hard one.
That's what she said.
She might have said that.
Because they had a wrestler down.
Mm-hmm. They had the wrestler.
So she had to be on some type of either Molly or
Yeah, you'd think Molly, huh, for wrestling
look
down.
at AJ comes running, waving his
Yeah.
hands like, I got
I'm
it.
gonna go with Molly.
They're gonna go Molly. Okay. Back in the day, they used to call it ecstasy, or maybe it.
No, it's totally
evolved.
different.
Nah,
Yeah, Molly and ecstasy too.
It's a whole new drug.
Yeah, different things.
So you're saying I'm saying you're going Molly because of the twerking part of Miley Ray Cyrus and Miley Cyrus, right?
Well,
She's a fan.
she's on top of the diesel and just shaking it, but
That's
She's
right.
shaking
She's
like
on
a
top of
racing
it.
ball.
Sky, what do you say?
Oh, yeah. I mean, if she's hard to catch, if she's hard to wrestle, it's probably maybe cocaine.
Okay.
Maybe cocaine or PCP.
So you're going high on cocaine.
Yes, because she's powerful.
She's powerful. That's right. The steroid drug known as cocaine. Ernesto?
Well, it's Texas,
It is Texas.
so I'm gonna go drunk. And they're close enough. I'm gonna go with some Jose Cuervo.
Oh, yeah.
Drunk on Cuervo.
Okay.
Bay's drink of choice with Red Bull.
yeah.
We call it Bay Bull. Yeah.
Yeah.
Eddie, Sarah, what do you guys say? I mean, here it is. Girl out of Texas.
A million years ago, I worked at the Waterworks down on Riverside Drive, the old nightclub.
Wow.
So I've seen everything that alcohol will make people do, and they don't make you get naked and dance on a car or a truck.
In the middle of rush hour
Not
traffic.
In rush hour.
every
Yeah.
day.
I'm going with high,
Hi.
and I have no idea what Molly is, so which I'm glad I don't.
That's right. That's right.
But
He's
I was
sticking
going to
that.
say, what about PCP? What do you got?
PCP.
Very old school.
I wrestled the
I
guy
know.
that said
Class-
no
it's
PCP.
classic.
Yeah.
Sarah?
I have to disagree with Ed. I'm gonna go with drunk.
Drunk.
And I'm gonna go with Jack.
Jack. Oh.
Oh.
Not from personal
Just-
experience.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, just released. We have the unnamed woman here today.
Hey.
Torch, what do you say? What are you going with?
I think it's just moron.
You're going just moron. Why? Why Torch? Why
Because
just moron?
anybody that does drugs or drinks that much anyway is a moron. But
Okay.
at the same time,
All right.
you know, because of this fantasy world we have with all the social media and everything now, you know what? You know, somebody took my kids away, I'm acting a little crazy, maybe the court will say, hey, I can get them back for some crazy reason. You know, I think
So
it's
for publicity reasons, you think this person
Yeah,
may have done it?
yeah.
Wow, very good outcome. I like it.
Interesting.
Mark, you got an answer? And I know, Chief, you
Maybe
want to
it'll
weigh in on this.
Drunk
Maybe it'll
tequila,
work.
the worm.
Oh, tequila. Oh, you go with
Every
tequila
time,
every
worm.
time. I'll tell you what, you're all right sometimes on that. I'll give it to you.
It all circles back around.
All right. Everyone locked in? There's your locked in.
So was that a transformer?
That's right, Dwayne. Ah, yes, Rick, line 1, wants to join in. Rick, how are you, brother?
Hi, Rick.
Yes, that's right. So you're going moron, Rick. All right, Rick. I like your choice of words there. He says women in Bristol only have 4 teeth, and women in Texas are just morons. That's very good.
He's not going to let that go.
I love it, Rick. I love it. All right.
Thanks, Rick.
Well, Rick, here we go. Okay. The unnamed Texas woman, I'll tell you this. She was not drunk.
No.
Okay? I'm sorry for those who picked the drunk. She was high
Crystal, man.
Okay.
on nothing. Yes, and had to be taken away to a hospital for a mental health evaluation. She was just a moron. Nice job. Fantastic. Nice job, George. Nice job, Rick. You guys win a free Berry Bear frozen yogurt of any of your choice. Let me tell you, they got this new pistachio over there.
Yeah.
Right? I love the pistachio.
He makes them like every couple of days.
It's all fresh in there. And Rick, all you got to do is when you get a chance, stop by the studio, pick up your free Berry Bear frozen yogurt, and Torch will make sure you get yours before you leave here today.
Yeah.
So thank you for playing, Rick. You rock, bro. Always a pleasure, brother. Torch, nice job. Everyone else, you better learn your high drunk more. Better go study. Better go study. All right, but I'm ready for one more game before we take a break.
Was it Friday?
We need some type of, I don't know, what's the theme song for Dr. Who? Can you type in Dr. Who's name?
Yeah.
Thanks, Mark. Mark Owens doing a nice job with this
Thanks, Mark. It's one of my favorite jams.
today.
You haven't told me yet what you're going to cosplay.
Oh, I don't know. I'm gonna really
You have to
have to
come
think
up
about it. Yeah.
She's gonna cosplay. So I'm named
Joe would make a good 10 or a 9.
What's 9?
You would.
Doctor 9?
Yeah, Dr. 9, yeah.
He was the 9th Doctor?
Yeah. You got a black leather jacket?
I do. It's
Yes.
got paint
There you
on it.
go.
Does that
Yeah.
matter?
No, we don't care.
Okay, cool.
I'll be Rose Tyler.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right.
Really blonde.
Well, I'm going to hand the microphone over to Ed Owens, who's no stranger to them. This is actually the theme. This is the real theme.
This is the theme, yeah.
Yep.
I like it. Feels like I should be on one.
Going down the tunnel.
Yeah.
Oh, no,
Yeah.
we're going down the tunnel right
Down
now.
the tunnel.
The Hershey Highway.
No.
A different.
That's a different show. That's a
Ew.
All right, so we're going to be playing for tickets. Who's going to Conjita? Will it be Ernesto? Will it be Sky? And
You know,
Bay.
we might have to make special, special arrangements for Ernesto because I have a feeling he's going to know whatever.
He's
I
gonna
say.
know everything.
We'll see. We'll see. Well, Ed,
Yeah.
let's do a little Doctor Who trivia.
All right, guys, I have a question for you, and this is less involving the show, but people on the show. Okay?
This guy's out.
All right. Well, I tell you, let me ask two. I'll ask a real quick, easy one. How many official doctors have there been?
Bzz.
Oh, go, Joe, go.
18.
No,
Nice guess. Sky.
13.
Okay. 13.
9.
9. Torch.
11 team.
11. Ernesto.
Oh, he's counting. Look at him. He's actually counting. He's like me with the U.S.
are
presidents.
Doctor's regeneration sort of.
You just got shushed. You just got
He
shushed by
can't
Ernesto.
think while
He's
she's
thinking.
talking.
It depends if you count the War Doctor, which is where it's kind of sticky there.
This is getting deep.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So what's your answer if you count him and if you don't?
13 if I count him, 12 if I don't.
Well, but Sky had it first. So 13.
Yeah! The most basic question ever.
I didn't
get
know
it.
it was like who got it first.
All right, so Sky, you're on the board.
Okay,
Yes.
here's the question.
Oh, I
This
know,
is
I
the
know.
one. This is the one that takes us out of the realm of the TV show a little bit. There is a real life relationship between the 5th Doctor and the 10th Doctor. If
Hum it
you're
up, hum it
a
up.
true Whovian, you will know this.
I'm buzzing in. What's a good buzzer for the? Brr.
Do the exterminate.
Exterminate.
There you go.
All right. Hello, Governor. Does that work as my buzzer?
That's a good buzzer. Yes.
I'm gonna go with they are
Doctor Who.
siblings in real life.
No. But there is a family connection.
Cousins.
There is a family connection.
Kissing cousins.
Not kissing cousins.
In-laws or
British
something.
cousins.
Is this too difficult? Because we can go to
Ernesto?
That brothers?
No, I said siblings.
Yeah.
Ernesto, your guess?
It's difficult. I'm gonna go with maybe the uncle.
Yeah, like
Distant
a
uncle.
nephew.
No? Grandson.
It's not nephew.
That is hard.
Son-in-law.
Father, son.
What was that?
I said grandpa.
Somebody
I
said
said son-in-law.
Son-in-law.
Torch has
Torch
got
is
it.
on the board. All right.
Because Peter Davison, who was the 5th Doctor's daughter, is married to Matt Tennant, David Tennant, who
Right.
was the 10th Doctor.
Torch, you're such a dork.
I love
Come
David
on.
Tennant.
I wanted that point.
That was a lucky guess.
He's a lucky guess.
Hey, listen, it worked. Whatever.
It did. This
Yeah.
is true, Ed. This is true.
David Tennant's hot.
All right, so Sky and Torch are tied for 1.
Okay.
Ernesto has 0.
That's not fair.
Okay.
All right. I'm sitting here trying to think. Have you got any trivia? I wasn't prepared for trivia.
Yeah, sorry about putting guys on the spot.
Oh, that's all right. We'll come up with something here. Why does the Doctor's TARDIS look like a police box?
Oh, look at Ernesto.
Uh-oh,
with his
Ernesto.
collar shirt.
Ernesto?
Go ahead, Ernesto.
Stepping up to the plate.
Go ahead.
Tell us about it.
No, I really don't know. I just wanted to.
Oh, you're doing the
Cool.
strut for no
I just
reason?
wanted to, I know why it makes the weird noise. So I'm going to go.
All right. Why
with-
does it make the weird noise?
The weird noise is because the Doctor doesn't know how to really
He doesn't-
totally
he doesn't
break
know how
the
to
TARDIS.
Yeah, take the brake off. Yeah.
Is that accurate?
That is true, yes.
And the TARDIS malfunctioned when he stole it from Gallifrey and it was
Yeah, but it
broken.
was
That's why it
already
stays in
broken.
the police box.
That is correct. He is correct.
And
That's why it
this is
looks
on the
like
board. All right.
it has a thing called a chameleon circuit, and what it would do as he traveled through space, when it would land, it would adapt itself to look like something.
I'm so lost.
Yeah.
And
I gotta go. I gotta go to the thing and figure all this out.
and we're going to have
March
two
25th or
TARDISes,
27th.
two TARDISes at the hotel. So it's going to be a lot of fun.
The bigger on the inside. We can play how many people can we fit in the TARDIS?
Do people any make like retardist jokes? Any,
No.
Okay, I'm just checking. Because I don't want to go there making those jokes and upsetting
Very,
people.
very sensitive.
All right.
I'm already upset.
Don't be upset. You're tied with Torch and tied with Ernesto Bay. You have no points.
No doubt.
Okay, yes I know.
You don't either.
sorry, Bay, sorry.
That was a nice reminder right there.
Bay actually gets a point for saying that. There you
Yeah.
go. All right, so last one. Winner takes all.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay, let me think of a good one here. Wow.
Yeah.
I don't want to.
Medium difficulty is good too.
Medium difficulty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they're not very good at the hard ones, that's for sure.
Yeah, like what are the aliens called that have the brains outside their bodies and they're massive empaths and they communicate through a telepathic network?
Oh my God. Listen to you. What is it?
What is she doing out there?
What are you talking about?
No, I'm not going to take Sky's question like that. No.
Oh, okay.
All right. Name. Here's one for you, and this is not a. There could be multiple answers on this.
Okay.
So I have a feeling this will be Ernesto and Sky's. Name 3 of the Doctor's villains.
Oh, Ernesto raised his hand. Okay, Ernesto.
The Daleks,
Yep.
The dog's bollocks.
the Master.
Yep.
Well, don't give me the answers,
That's
Sky. And I'm going to go with the villain was the oldest human being in the
Hitler.
Hitler? Was it
I
Hitler?
hated Hitler.
Oh, he hated it.
But
Technically, no. Bad Wolf would be considered because Rose Tower ended up being a good person.
who was the oldest human being ever? Moisturize me.
Yeah, that's. I was trying to figure out
The last human.
Yeah,
Yeah, the last human period.
Big
Yeah.
skinny.
Yeah.
Faye, are you following this?
Yeah, she's a piece of skin. Yeah.
I have so many questions.
Okay.
Oh my God. The Cybermen.
Yeah,
Very good.
yeah.
Okay, that's
Cyberman?
3.
Ladies
Yeah.
and gentlemen, your winner, Nerd Nesto! Yeah! Now, Ernesto, I mean, not only do you get to represent the Joe Padula show over there with the Media Pass Watch, which,
Bye, Sky.
bye, Sky.
No, maybe.
Oh, there you go.
He's
But,
coming with me.
but man, you lost all my respect. Okay. But,
Yeah, but you gained mine.
I'll tell you, I got so much to learn, and I'm going to learn when I go there.
I want you to.
Yeah.
This is
You will have a good time.
the popularity is enormous. Okay, the amount of good times, the amount of friendships that will be had and made there. I'm really looking forward to this.
Well, and I will tell you this: when you go to our website, there's a link. We have an app this
Okay.
year, which Sarah found, by the way.
Hooray.
You load the app. It's for both iPhone and Android.
Oh,
and
what's
it's
the app? I'll get it now.
Well, you get it. It's called EventBase, EVENTBASE. That's
Okay.
and then you search ConGT from it, and it loads it in. And it has everything, the entire schedule for the 3 days.
Beautiful. So
And,
get the app, event based. Okay.
Base, BASE, yeah.
BAS, no D at the end. So event based. Okay, get that app. Okay,
Mhm.
tap that app as they
Get
say.
that app.
Tap
and,
that app.
And yeah, make sure that you get all the information for the big event that's going on, and that's yes, Con GT 2016. It's Tennessee's only Doctor Who exclusive convention. How'd you guys beat Nashville to this?
It's like anything else. Somebody just has to be the first one to do it.
That's
Yeah.
it. I love
And
it.
and we just was one. Now they do have a big thing at the Adventure Science Center down there every year. It's just a single night of, they call it wibbly wobbly nights.
Oh, that doesn't.
Timey
Just one
wimey.
night, yeah. That
No,
doesn't-
no,
Yeah.
but so the interest is there, but just nobody was doing the convention.
And you guys got a special guest,
Colin Baker, the 6th Doctor,
Colin Baker.
who wants to come on the Joe Padula show.
I would love to have him here. I mean, I'd love to have you guys back in here.
He said only if Sky's here though.
Let me tell you, I don't know. She takes over.
And Ernesto.
She takes over. Ernesto, yeah, Ernesto. Look at him. You wore the retarded shirt today.
Oh,
You know what I
you
mean?
are gonna
No, what is it
stop.
called? The TARDIS.
TARDIS.
I have a lot to learn, and I can't wait to learn it. And,
Looking forward to seeing you
Let me
there.
tell you,
Really do.
I had a blast. Not only shaking your hand.
If
again,
you want to give away some tickets,
Yeah.
feel free sometime this week or whatever you want to do.
Beautiful. Yeah, and thank you again for hooking us up and the audience with that 10% off
15.
15% off.
Using
What?
Joe.
I was trying to take the 5% from this.
All my sisters are going to take that.
15% off. Just go to congt.org.
Yep.
And yes, type in the word Joe when you're purchasing those tickets and you get 15% off. And the event is March 25th to the 27th. I got to tell you, it's at the Riverview Inn.
Yep. Thank Charles E. and that bunch over there.
Oh, so
absolutely wonderful.
The Hand
Great.
family are such good people.
Oh, yeah.
They understand big events. And but before we do go to break, Sky, locally, what do you got?
Well, we've got the 5 messages selected as the winners of T-Dot's overhead sign contest. Now, thanks to enormous public participation, 5 winning messages have been selected from the Tennessee Department of Transportation's recent dynamic message sign contest. Now, nearly 3,000 message entries were submitted and more than 3,700 votes were cast
It makes us so proud right now.
for the 15 messages. That's his life's greatest
The
achievement.
official, he was just raising the roof.
No.
If you want to see him raise the roof, go to joepadula.com and click on the Studio Cam button.
He's giving me the finger. What a sore winner.
Did he really just give you the finger?
Yeah, now 15 messages were
What a sore
selected.
winner. Look at him.
15 messages
He
were
was just
selected.
doing the Roger
as-
Rabbit. Did you see that as he left the room?
I don't even know what that is. Now, the messages covered issues such as distracted driving, seatbelt usage, impaired driving, speeding, and aggressive driving. Now, the top 5 messages in order of votes are number 1.
Go on number 5 first.
Okay, number 5. Ain't nobody got time for a wreck.
Ain't nobody got time for a wreck.
Slow it down.
Remember her? That was a sweet Brown.
Ain't nobody got time for
that?
a wreck. All right, now 4 is you're in Tennessee. Volunteer to drive safe.
Oh, I see what they did there. You know, volunteer state.
Shoulder
Oh.
patty, aren't you fancy? Now, number 3 is practice safe text. Don't do it while driving.
Little adult.
Whoa.
Don't FaceTime either.
That's right. Sorry, Mom.
Little creative. Number 2 is get the cell off your phone and drive.
Oh, I get it. Instead of get the hell right.
Very nice. Also
I get a
thoughtful.
little
And
risque.
number 1 is turn signals. The original instant messaging.
I guess so. Yeah, that's pretty good.
That's
not bad.
All right,
Nice
now
job.
the
It's
number
cute.
1 winning message, turn signals, the instant messaging, the original instant messaging, will run on our overhead dynamic message signs this week. Now that message, along with other winning messages, will be placed in rotation to run on the overhead dynamic message signs statewide throughout the year. Now, a total of 190 dynamic sign messages are located in the state's 4 urban areas, Chattanooga, Knoxville, Memphis, and Nashville, and in some rural areas across the state. Now, the main purpose of the signs is to alert motorists of incidents, lane blockages, hazardous road conditions, or amber alerts. Now, in 2012, TDOT became the first dot in the nation to display roadway fatality numbers on the overhead signs, and in addition to the fatality statistics, safety messages are displayed during the off-peak travel times.
There you go. Now I got to tell you something. It's nice that you got these signs out there, but don't focus too much on it. All right, just keep driving.
Yeah, drive safe.
Keep driving. Absolutely.
All right, well, this segment of the show was brought to you by O'Connor's Irish Pub off Exit 1. Now, Wednesday is karaoke with DJ Vic. Thursday is Ladies' Night. Friday is live music with the Rock.
Ladies' night. Not feeling right. What was that wedding singer with John Lovitz?
Yeah.
Good luck finding a DJ who can move and shake like this.
Now, Friday is live
Yeah, we just
music
did
with the rock group, the Uncle Jesse Band. And Saturday is the Uncle Lenny Band. Now, for more information,
Yeah, it's a weekend of uncles. That's right.
Oh.
It's like a.
I'm not,
Never
there's
mind.
nothing I can
Just
say
keep
about
going.
it.
Just keep going.
Oh, but if you want to know what's going on, you can visit o'connorsfun.com.
Eddie, Sarah, you guys rock.
Thank
You guys
you.
rock.
Thank you.
You guys rock.
I can't wait to have you guys back in the studio.
We've
right
never
before
had
the
this
event.
many people in the studio.
Isn't
when I
that
was
crazy?
here. Yeah.
I'm telling you,
We're not done.
We're changing the. Yeah, we got more people coming.
That's what John told me. He said they've had like 17 in there.
That's right.
Oh, yeah.
Unbelievable.
We do the newlywed game.
Oh,
There's a ton of
yeah, we got the
people.
newlywed game tomorrow.
Okay.
Woo!
Yeah, unbelievable.
Tons of people in here.
But yes, go get your tickets now, okay? It's for the weekend, March 25th to the 27th,
Oh, yeah.
right at the Riverview Inn. And all you got to do is just go to congt.org and type in Joe, get that 15% off.
That's right.
All
Yeah.
right, can we go take pictures?
We can.
Let's do this.
Woohoo.
All right, we're going to take a big break here, but when we get back, Matt's going to be hanging out with us. We got Jeremy Dean coming in soon, doing some live music.
Yeah.
Look at those.
Those are just handouts.
Look at
Oh, these
those.
are handouts.
That's right. We're going to spread the word. Live music meets talk radio. When we get back, and plus we got Scott, we got some news, right?
Oh,
We got-
yeah, we got a couple.
We got headlining news, we got entertainment news, we're still gonna go over. We need and it's daylight savings on Sunday, right?
Oh,
We
man.
don't have enough time.
Forget about
Wait, we
it.
spring ahead, right? So we lose an hour.
Yes.
You know, the rest of the world doesn't do this.
Why do we do this?
You know what I mean? The majority of the rest of the world does not do this. So we're gonna do a quick crack for a fact. What country abides by the daylight savings rule.
Rapper fact.
Yeah, fact or correct.
There are a couple of
backwards.
states that don't, by the way.
That's right. Yeah.
Indiana and Arizona.
There's sections in the, that's so weird.
It's so weird.
Like Saskatchewan in Canada doesn't, but the rest of that.
It's like legalization. It's just it's all over the place.
Oh, you would
Slapdash.
here.
Slapdash.
Wrap it up.
She-
Wrap it up.
She had to bring. Let me tell you, Eddie. If you go to one on Facebook,
I'm saying, look
it's
at
all
look at
medicinal
how
marijuana
weird,
stuff.
Look at how weird it is. We're in the same country.
All right,
But you've got all these little states, you know?
All right, I got to give a shout out to Fiona checking in on the studio cam button.
Yo.
What's going on, Fiona? Absolutely. How you doing? All right.
She wants some tickets.
No, she wants us to sell her Girl Scout cookies. Fiona, how many boxes do you want? You guys, anyone want Girl Scout cookies?
I'll take one.
I'll buy them. You want a Girl
Yeah,
Scout
we'll
box?
get 'em.
All right. I'll buy 5. 5 for 20. That's a good deal. Can't go wrong.
Pretty awesome.
All right, don't go nowhere. More coming up when we get back, right here in the Joe Padula Show, WJZM 1400 AM. Absolutely.
I want to buy this one trifold.
Trifolds?
Yeah.
What's a trifold?
No trifold.
I want the
What they
chewy
got?
ones.
Trifold.
The Samoas.
You're out?
Yeah.
Can we do a quick picture? You
Yeah,
like?
by all means.
Caramel Samoas. This is so cool.
No, next Cindy ain't gonna be here.
No, that's seriously. I was like, there has to be something weird.
Yeah.
Sky, will you shut that door?
Shut your face. Shut your face.
Well, sorry. I was sick.
Jeez.
But just a joke of Clarksville. New specials include $5 Guinness and the holy menu for the entire month of March. And on St. Patty's Day, amazing price food and joke deals, plus tons of giveaways all day. And make sure to catch all the March Madness games on the 170-inch video wall. For all events and specials, visit TiltedGiftClarksville.com.
It's time now for a traffic update here on WJZM Radio, brought to you by the Augustine Insurance Group. Traffic moving along smoothly in the Clarksville area. We do have one accident that's going to be on Wilma Rudolph Boulevard. Personal injuries have been reported. Crews will be on the scene. A couple traffic stops around town, the latest being on Jack Miller Boulevard and Tiny Town Road. Be on the lookout for those, as well as your usual afternoon slow spots, including Wilma Rudolph and New Providence Boulevards, Fort Campbell traffic on 41A and the intersection of Madison Street and MLK Boulevard. All usually slow this time of day. Slow down, stay alert, and have a safe ride home on this Tuesday afternoon. As always, this traffic update brought to you by our friends at the Augustine Insurance Group, Clarksville's insurance experts since 1972.
With advertising, Clarksville's largest and longest running indoor advertising can provide a captive audience for your ads. We guarantee that consumers will read your ads. We often say that. On average, people spend between 1 to 3 minutes to max ad and sell information about your business. You can target the customers you want by age, gender, interest, or zip code. Make your business name come to mind when consumers need your product or service. Call us advertising at 931-220-9044 or check them out on the web at wizads.com. WAITV87.com.
Awesome.
I'm retired.
I'll send you guys today's pictures, video.
Great, appreciate it. We'll put it in our,
And we'll keep pushing it up on Yeah, man, you're gonna be joining us right here, all right? Ernesto.
You know, so you said about pistachio. I was like, you know, pistachio. Yeah, great.
Cheeseburger, grinders, wraps, cheesesteaks, mozzarella rolls, quesadillas, and more. Dine in or get it delivered to your work and home. Located at 605 Cumberland Drive in downtown Clarksville with full restaurant seating and parking. For more, visit wickedgoodsandwiches.com.
Section 125. Section 125 is the city's only sports grill carrying all the major sporting packages on their 21 screens. NFL, NBA, MLB, NHL, UFC Fight Nights, NASCAR, golf, soccer, college games, and more. Get over to 125 Franklin Street in downtown Clarksville and order your best of Clarksville's best wings with daily drink specials and live music every Wednesday, Saturday, and Sunday. Check them out on Facebook and ask about their free sports ticket giveaways. All right, kids, let's get some dessert. I want frozen yogurt. Throw down. Take it easy there, little one. We'll just have to get posed at very Clarksville. With its abundance of homemade flavors and massive topping bar, it's the dessert destination of Clarksville. Located on Rudolph next to Boykin, St. Madison next to the Sango Walnut. Scary Bear has the ice cream and frozen yogurt. That satisfies your cravings right there.
It was a dude boy. Torch.
Damn. You go home.
No, but that's who it was.
I don't care who it was. I don't care if it was Prince fucking Charles. Go home. Move.
Hey, can you see you got you right here beside his microphone here.
Here, leave the guitar out there.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, take a seat here. We'll have Matt here just to sit in.
Yeah, that's cool. Matt. Yep. Phone's on silent or vibrate?
I don't know. I don't have one.
Ernesto, can you take the Sky Shoddy?
Shoddy?
He hates sitting next to me. He hates sitting next to me.
Because she stinks.
Fiona's
No,
watching.
I don't.
Fiona, I hate this chair.
She's selling Girl Scout cookies.
I'm sorry, Fiona. Sky smells. My bad.
I do not.
That's right. It's good for you.
Ernesto's
Yeah, it smells like a loser. She smells
Oh,
like,
come
Oh!
It smells like beef.
Like what?
Like beef.
Oh. Milk commercial.
She almost fell out of the chair. Take it easy.
I'm not kidding.
All right, here we go. Yo, hold on, let me get. Yeah, is that better? Yeah.
Compose yourself.
Yo, this guy tried to kick me underneath the counter.
You deserved it.
Why? Because you smell like beef? Beef smells good.
I'm gonna choke you.
What's for dinner?
Whatever.
Heyo.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the studio. Yes, Army broadcaster. That's right, we have an official broadcaster in the studio. Ladies and gentlemen, Matt Graham. How you doing, Matt?
What up? Thanks for having me, guys.
How are you, brother? All right?
I'm doing great. It's good to see you, Joe.
You're based out of Fort Meade currently? Maryland?
Yeah, exactly. That's where I'm living. I'm working up there. Looks like I'll be heading down to San Antonio here soon.
What's your rank currently? Is it Master Sergeant now?
So I'm first class. E7. So I'm first
Command
class.
Sergeant Major now?
Nah, they wouldn't mess up that bad.
Yeah. But yeah, Sergeant First Class, Matt. I mean, to tell you, I got the chance to meet Matt. It was actually in Fort Meade. That's where we do our advanced individual training over
Yeah,
there.
that's
for,
right.
Combat correspondence. And yeah, I looked up to you, man. You took care of me, and I appreciated that.
Yeah, I have no idea what he's talking about or why he would want to look up to me.
You totally did a good job. Well, here's the thing. I mean, and Ernesto, and you know all about this too, with the basic
Right.
training, and you got prior service guys. Well, in our job,
We spoke.
we had our prior service guys and the new guys all together, learning together.
Right.
And like the kids today, no respect. Okay, they have not the same worth ethic as maybe the older folks. All right, so the prior service guys like Matt was a prior. What was your previous MLM?
I was actually a cook before I reclassed, yeah.
So he was an Army cook, and
So
then
he was highly disciplined.
and so he cooks are long
Flipping
hours.
those eggs.
Cooks.
Yeah, they do.
Let me tell you, there's nothing better than what the cook has when you get done with a pretty bad patrol. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Absolutely. But yeah, so these punks had no idea they were know-it-alls, and Matt was like this. I'm gonna fix you people.
So when Joe and I were at school, I had to help out administer the PT test. They needed some graders, so they brought in some of the NCOs
That's right.
over to the initial entry barracks for the PT test. We were grading the push-ups and sit-ups, and I had a female soldier, and I was grading her push-ups, and I was like, lower, doesn't count.
She wasn't breaking the plane.
No.
Yeah, she had the mountain push-ups going.
Get your butt out of the air.
And so she didn't pass. So she failed her APFT.
Uh-oh.
And she brought it back around eventually.
Who was it? Do you remember who it was?
Yeah, Well, I don't want to put her
It's
name
okay.
out
It's
there.
I'll
No,
Facebook
no.
her later.
I'm not going to drop her name, but we did go to the same Brigade PAO shop, so she worked for me.
Oh
after
man,
that.
look at that.
Ouch.
I was same place Fort Meade. I was holding the legs for the sit-up portion of the PT test.
Sure.
And she was a hottie. What's one good thing about the combat correspondence? You get the pretty people of the army. Okay.
How to get you in.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
Because it's TV and
Yeah,
it's
and,
media.
and so here's this hottie, and I'm holding her leg for the sit-up portion, and she's struggling. All of a sudden, she just farts. And, oh, man. She was no longer hot in my eyes.
Yeah.
And now he's on the radio.
Like it wasn't like a poof.
Like
it was
good
like
guy,
a.
I mean,
That
you're
was
giving
a
it.
video.
You're giving it your all. You're going
Right.
for
Yeah,
it.
that, I mean, that explains her poor performance.
And she's still going. She's still doing her sit-ups. And she's I'm
yeah,
sorry.
now
I'm
she's
sorry.
doing better.
You know full well you don't stop when you're doing your sit-ups.
Oh, no.
You
I always-
fart or you don't fart, you keep going.
You keep going.
I always
2
give the
minutes.
pre-disclaimer, like, hey, just to let you know, this may or may not happen. Probably gonna happen,
Yeah.
but I'm sorry in advance. I'm not gonna apologize because I got stuff to do for the next 2 minutes.
Yeah, why she was eating vino, I don't know. I don't know prior to the sit-up portion of the test. But also hanging out with us, let me tell you something. I was listening to his sound and his style all this morning. Actually, pretty much all this past weekend. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the studio, Jeremy Dean.
Hey, thank you all. This is going to be fun. I've been excited about this.
It's a good
I
time.
appreciate it.
I love live music, man.
Yeah.
I mean, the music maker of the world.
It is, absolutely.
Everyone from everywhere is coming to hear, to play, and thrive in the music industry. And where do you come from originally?
I'm from Oklahoma originally, but I've been in Nashville since '97, so.
Oklahoma,
a good while,
yes.
Sooner.
Yeah.
I went to basic there. Fort Sill.
Fort Sill.
I lived in Altus.
Look at this.
Altus, Oklahoma, yeah.
It's such an
There you go.
Latte.
But yes, we'll get into live music and telling your story in just a moment, Jeremy. But before we do, Sky, headlining news. What do you got?
Well, we've got a former ESPN reporter, Erin Andrews, was awarded $55 million in her lawsuit against the Nashville Marriott Hotel on Monday. Now, Andrews sued the hotel, claiming they were negligent to allow a man who was stalking her to book the room next to hers. Now, he ended up filming new videos of her through the door's peephole and then leaked them online in 2008.
Oh, she's a hottie.
Now, the stalker was sentenced to 30 months in prison and was ordered to pay 51% of the $55 million, although Aaron is unlikely to see very much, if anything, from him. However, Marriott is on the hook for about $27 million unless they appeal.
Yeah, I mean, this is weird. Like the guy, I mean, he set up the cameras, right? So,
Yeah, it's crazy.
and how did he know what room she was going to get?
He's a stalker. They know these things.
Oh, yeah?
That's their job, is to stalk.
Well, see, and that's why they wanted to sue the hotel, because they were like, he shouldn't have been able to find out. You were negligent by leaking that information.
Right.
Yeah.
And Mark, isn't this the situation where the guy took the peephole for the door and he turned it around? Is that the same scenario?
I believe so, yes.
Isn't that crazy? That little glass thing that you look through,
Yeah.
like a fish eye?
I mean, he had 4 minutes of video of it.
Yeah, is this online?
It was 4 minutes.
Wow. Can I get it on iTunes? I'm going to download this.
Moving on.
No,
Hulk
don't
Hogan
download it.
testified
That's
yesterday
icky.
that the leak of his sex tape a couple years ago turned his world upside down.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, it did. Now
Brother.
Hulk is seeking a $100 million from the website Gawker, which posted the video online. Hulk added, quote, "My family's been through so much, I didn't know how they would survive."
Well, Bet, you're a wrestling guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, this video of Hulk Hogan and having sex with his friend's wife,
Right.
And the friend was in the room,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah.
And
His
the guy was
friend-
Bubba Riley or whatever. Bubba what are the nasty boys?
Yeah,
Let's go
that's
figure
right.
that his
They're
name's
nasty,
Nasty.
yeah.
Yeah.
They're just nasty.
Yeah, he's like a porker too.
Okay,
So
now,
weird.
the rest of the quote says he didn't know how they would survive, and also he says, "I was worried about how this thing was going to affect everything with my relationship with my children."
Right, and his kid. Remember, his kid had his friend that was killed because his son was driving drunk, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, this guy's life has just been crazy, and now he's not in the WWE Hall of Fame anymore,
No,
right?
he's out.
Because he dropped the N-word, or
Yeah.
yeah, oh,
Yeah, that's when everything went downhill. It wasn't the sex tape, because the sex tape was out for a while.
Yeah.
It was that racist rant
Yeah.
about his daughter dating the black guy that
Yeah.
really screwed him up.
Yeah.
So he can't sue Gawker for that.
Let me tell you something, brother. But replace brother with the N-word, right?
Yeah, not brother. Now Gawker says
Booker
the
T
post
curses
is.
too, he says.
Okay, Gawker says the post is protected by the First Amendment. And that Hogan's complaint is undermined because his publicity boasted about his sex life. Hulk also threw the WWE under the bus during his testimony, saying of their wrestling matches, quote, "It is predetermined who's going to lose." Hulk also revealed under oath, quote, they've got 25 writers in the WWE, exclamation. McMahon.
You don't know Vince McMahon?
It doesn't say McMahon. It doesn't look like a McMahon.
You want my glasses?
McMahon has a staff who will change your character. I knew it was Vince McMahon, but it's spelled weird. Now, who would change
Listen,
your
we got
character
an
to
army broadcast
anything
right here.
they want to change it to? Yeah, but it's very strange.
Yeah, very strange.
How is Gawker on the hook for this? I mean, they're just doing their job. If they get that piece of video.
That's like TMZ.
Of course they're going to use it.
Right.
Be mad at your best friend who leaked it.
Yeah, and stop taking leaks. Please, stop it. And can we stop calling him Hulk? You know, Terry Blaire?
No one will know who you're talking about.
Yeah, you know what? That's a good point.
Yeah,
That's a good point.
absolutely.
Jeremy, you're a wrestling guy?
Not really.
Terry Hogan.
I was back. I didn't do wrestling until when I was younger.
I loved wrestling back in the day.
Yeah, back in the day, the Van Dorns, all those guys were cool.
Yeah.
You know.
I was a Roddy Piper guy.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Now, billionaire, a former New York City mayor, Michael Bloomberg, has decided against running for president. Bloomberg said he was afraid a three-way race could lead to Republicans winning the White House. Bloomberg added, quote, "In a three-way race, it's unlikely any candidate would win a majority of electoral votes, and then the power to choose the president would be taken out of the hands of the American people and thrown to Congress." Now, while Michael Bloomberg isn't running for president, Yoda, Darth Vader, Anakin Skywalker, and Kylo Ren are. Other famous names seeking the White House include Katniss Everdeen, Tyrion Lannister, and even Abraham Lincoln. Now, according to the Federal Election Committee website, there are 1,661 presidential candidates this year. And as it turns out, it's pretty easy to run, as all you have to do is fill out a form.
See that? I mean, that's set in place for people to have like legit write-ins. You know what I mean? And then you got like Tyrion Lannister, he's the imp, right? Yeah. Ernesto does the international or the sign language sign for short people. He just holds his hands up to his
He's
hip.
about this high. Must be this high to ride the
I
bike.
love Peter Dinklage. That guy's great.
Oh, he's phenomenal.
Now, millennials may not be eating a breakfast cereal, but somebody still is, as there are roughly 2.7 billion boxes of cereal sold each year.
Damn.
Now, Honey Nut Cheerios has claimed the title of best-selling cereal in America, moving $555 million worth of it in the past year.
Honey Nut Cheerios?
Wow. Yes. Now, Kellogg's Frosted Flakes ranked second, followed by Honey Bunches of Oats, Cheerios, and Cinnamon Toast Crunch, rounding out the top five.
I used to love that cinnamon. I don't do breakfast cereal. You guys still do breakfast cereal? That's a kid thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Which kids should not be eating this anyway in the morning. I mean, this is just sugar. This is not breakfast.
Carbs are ridiculous.
It's part of a complete breakfast.
No, that's
you just gotta
all-
have so many other things. You ever see that picture? Like,
Yes.
look how many things I
The
need
wheel.
for a complete
The
breakfast.
nutritional wheel.
You gotta have
Yeah.
a milk and an
Yeah.
orange juice and a toast. Like, who has time for that?
Unbelievable. Nobody got time for that.
You got Smart Start and Special K and stuff like that.
You know what's a good
Yeah.
one too? Special K was good. I like that. Oh,
Basic
the cereal.
formula.
I thought you were talking about the drug. But I like the Fruity Pebbles. That was good. Cow
Fruity
Chocolate
Pebbles.
was good. But man, again, it's all sugar. No wonder why kids are messed up in the heads. You know what I mean?
Yep.
You feed them all this bad stuff when they're forming.
Well,
Enough of this.
They supposed to run it off. So, you
No,
know.
give them egg whites. Egg whites for kids, and that's it.
Boiled eggs for everyone. And now Maria.
Take out the yolks. So many calories.
Maria Sharapova revealed yesterday that she had failed a drug test prior to the Australian Open.
She's so hot.
Now, Sharapova said the drug in question was meldonium, which was prescribed by a doctor to treat her magnesium deficiency. Now, the drug hadn't been on the list of banned drugs until this year. Now, Sharapova said, quote, "I know many of you thought I was retiring, but if I was ever going to announce my retirement, it would not be in this downtown Los Angeles hotel with this fairly ugly carpet."
Sharapova, right?
Ooh,
That's the girl?
Shots fired.
Yeah. She's so hot, though. She's so hot.
Well, what are you gonna do?
Now, what's the deal? She's taking drugs? I mean, Mark, you know more about the sports world
Taking
than
magnesium.
Oh no.
Who's hotter, her or Anna Kournikova?
Talking about Sharapova,
Yeah.
I like Sharapova better, but she's
Me
been
too.
taking a drug
Better
for the
legs.
past 10 years that as of January 1st this year was banned.
Okay.
So it's a banned substance now, but
She can't just
she's
stop
walking a
taking
fine
it. It's
line
dangerous.
because whatever the drug is actually a PED. It helps with your vascular system. It'll
It's what the bicycle guys
Yeah,
think.
you recover faster. You perform at a higher rate. Your
Big
endurance
gains.
is longer. Basically,
I wanna
Conor
take
McGregor needed some of this.
Oh,
Yeah.
Conor
And he would have
McGregor.
been okay, but
Yeah.
it's I mean, hopefully they're talking about a
Endurance.
2 to 4 year ban,
Hmm.
and hopefully that's not the case when she's been taking it for 10 years, and they just within the past.
You know what I love? Like she wears these little panties that kind of like wedge up when she's playing. You know what I mean?
She is.
Oh my! I hope she's not banned for 6
Another
years.
thing people don't
Hope she's not
realize,
banned
other
from
than being the
little
face
games.
of the sport, she's also one of the biggest pitch people for
Yeah.
Nike and everything else.
Oh.
Much like Peyton Manning is. She's been with
Yeah.
Nike. She's been under contract with them since she was 11 years
I
old.
heard she's
and they
more of
suspended her.
a catcher people for the game. But, we'll find out one night.
You said you were a catcher.
I was.
Well, in sports, Peyton Manning made it official yesterday and called it a career after 18 seasons in the NFL.
Good for him.
Now, in an
That's
emotional speech, he thanked his fans and everyone involved with his career. Manning has a record 5 MVP awards, 2 Super Bowl victories, and the all-time leader in passing yards and touchdowns. Now, the Golden State Warriors set a new NBA record with their 45th straight home win last night in their victory over Orlando Magic. And the Warriors broke the previous mark set by the 1995-96 Chicago Bulls.
That Chicago Bull team was something.
Yeah, it was.
Jordan.
It was
yeah.
massive.
Was that the one Rodman was on?
Pippen.
Right.
Massive.
Rodman, Scottie Pippen, Bill Cartwright, John Paxson,
Steve Kerr,
Steve Kerr.
head coach of the Golden State Warriors.
Oh, is he really?
Yeah,
Oh,
second year.
I'm sure he's happy.
First year as a head coach, he won the championship.
Championship. Yeah, that's pretty good. As long as Stephen Curry stops bringing his little kid to the post meetings or post interviews.
That's
Oh,
weird.
they're actually, I feel
Just
like
get a
they've,
babysitter. Just get a sitter.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you?
You know, but speaking of sponsorships, I like what Steph Curry did. He didn't go for a soda or a sports drink.
What did he
didn't
choose?
go- He went for Brita water because he doesn't even like wasting the plastic bottles.
Oh, that's
You want
fantastic.
to talk
I like
about
the
role
Brita.
model? Like, what?
Nice job, Stephen Curry.
Love the Brita and our fun.
His name is too close to a female name, though. That's the only problem. Or Stefan Urkel. Remember him from Family? You know,
Oh, yeah.
Steve Urkel used to change into Stefan Urkel. Yeah. In the cool chamber.
Okay, that's really weird. And our final.
You don't watch
headline
Family
story,
Matters?
No, but that's
Great show.
good.
Carl.
facts there. Did I do that?
Yeah, there you go.
All right. Well, Tinder has a
You watch
new
it.
share feature, so you can play matchmaker for your friends.
Ooh. I should reactivate my account.
Now, as you swipe through the profiles and see someone you think would be an ideal match for someone else, the feature lets you send a link to the profile to your friend. However, the link is temporary and will expire after 5 clicks or 72 hours, whichever one comes first.
Bay, do you have Tinder? I mean, you got 18 dating apps. Is
No.
Tinder one of them? You don't use Tinder?
No.
It's the most
It's like-
popular one.
right.
It's the big one.
That's right. Swipe right, swipe left. Jeremy, you a big
I've
Tinder guy?
had, I've had nothing but trouble with the whole online thing. Match. There's several of them out
Have
there.
you been catfished?
I don't know.
That's a yes. Oh my
I
God.
let me tell you something.
What
There's a
happened?
site out
I
there
don't
now.
know, yeah.
There's a site out there now where the women make the first move. And I'm like, that's even scarier. That's scarier than any of them. I mean, that's the craziest ones coming after you.
Yeah.
That one's called signmeup.com. I'm in for that.
I like all your
Girls make the first move? That's great. I'm all in.
And then you're wondering why they sending outside your house.
I went on one.
You gotta turn the location on your phone off.
I used I was in the army at the time, and I used Zeus. Remember that Zeus?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know if they still have it.
I don't think.
You can't get it off your phone either. Once you get it on.
Yeah, it's like a disease. It's a
It
disease
is.
of
It's a
dating
virus.
apps.
It really is a
Yeah,
virus.
it's a virus.
You're gonna catch something on there.
That's
That's for sure.
Like
It's the chlamydia of dating.
Oh,
But yeah, so I meet this one girl, it was a beautiful blonde, you know, and
nice.
we were talking, it was all nice, and she wants to meet up, and we go to like a Subway, you know, a public, you go to somewhere public.
Yeah.
Yeah, not
Somewhere-
Chipotle.
just to
They
meet
force
up, say, hey, how you doing? So we meet up, all of a sudden this porky little Asian girl, okay? All right? Kind of like says,
Aw.
hey, how are you? I go, hey, what's up? You know, just looking at the menu still.
How are you?
So she goes, hey, you're Joe. I go, yeah, hey, how are you?
He said, yo.
And she goes, hi, I'm Sarah. And I go, excuse me?
Did you eat
Sarah?
Sarah?
Where's your boobs? You know what I mean? Oh, no, it wasn't. It was a better personality.
Right.
But, and she still wanted to have, like, the meal afterwards.
I'm going to
Oh, yeah.
go inside.
It's like, no, you just lied. You just lied.
She just
Sarah.
wanted her foot in the door. Hold on. She just wanted to get her foot in the door. Like, you can't be mad. Like, if you're a gal in the area, you're going for a Joe Padula, you have to
You know, you need some
Why?
you need some
You have to lie.
performance enhancing drugs or something to step your game up.
No, here's
You
the
think I have
problem.
to be on drugs.
Here's the problem.
No.
There's guys I blame guys on this. There's guys that get catfish and they go, screw it, I'll do it anyway. You know what I mean? No! Teach these people a lesson.
Right,
Yeah.
like homeless people, don't give them money.
Oh my God, correlation.
No, I know dudes
I'm
that,
kidding, they're not homeless.
Now see, so
Babe?
I just know dudes that be like, oh, bye.
Alright, let's go for it. What do you want, the foot long or the 6 inch?
You need to
Hey-o.
encourage your friends, don't encourage that
Oh,
behavior.
no, my friends gonna do what they want.
Oh my God.
They be like, I'm gonna go holler at her.
Alright, well, I'll tell you.
Damn, she fine.
Your friends
got
need to
3
go to
teeth.
Daymar College, because headlining news is brought to you by Daymar College in Clarksville.
Give her my Pugo
Yeah,
game.
Daymar. Bulgogi.
Bulgogi.
Daymar has been helping students achieve their educational and career goals in business, criminal justice, healthcare, technology, and design, plus health and wellness. Now, for more information about your future career, you can visit daymarcollege.edu.
Alright, we gotta take a quick break here. When we get back, we get some entertainment news, but I wanna learn about Jeremy Dean.
Yeah.
Jeremy, you ready to play some songs?
Sure.
You got
bet.
quite the story.
Absolutely.
I was on your website there. Great website, by the way.
Thank
Good
you,
job.
buddy. Appreciate you.
And let me tell you, you work with a lot of different people.
Yeah.
You know, and
You know, I was looking the other day. I'm trying to get organized. This is one of my mottos for the year, and so I organized all the co-writes, all the people that I've written with in the past couple
How many?
years. There's about 70 that I've counted
Get
so
out.
far in about the last 4 years. I'm like, I need to, like, I'm pulling back this
You
year.
need to slow down, okay?
My motto for the year is do less and focus more. So I'm going back through all this stuff, and
You
know,
don't want to
kinda-
be a Charlie Sheen.
Winning.
You gotta slow down now.
Yeah.
Just slow down
Yeah.
now. Write something special to somebody special.
Speaking of Charlie Sheen, we got some entertainment news coming up, and yes, he's in it. He's
Oh.
doing a, I don't know, is it supposed to be a serious movie with Whoopi Goldberg about 9/11? We'll find out when we get back.
Uh-oh.
Plus live music with Jeremy. Look at that tease.
That was so good.
Joe Padula, shut up. You chasing him when you're under there. Absolutely.
I wish that was gonna happen.
You see Johnny Depp in Walking Dead?
No.
He was in Walking Dead.
What, this past episode?
He was one of the zombie heads.
No.
On the streets. Yeah, he was. Yep.
Oh, I missed it.
He was one of the
What's
zombie
the
heads.
episode number?
Bring that up.
The
Bring
one,
that up.
the one that was passed last week. Episode.
Did you already do traffic, sir?
Because it was on, I shared it on Facebook. I was like, oh damn, that is his face. It was him.
Oh, Sunday.
Maybe.
Are you gonna play golf on Sunday?
You wanna come?
We gotta go to the range first.
Oh, like,
I don't know
yeah.
if we just need to hop out there and play. I
Yeah,
haven't
you
hit a
gotta get
ball
on the
in
range.
years.
How many tickets
All right, we'll do the range
I'm
first.
driving the
We'll
car.
do the range on Sunday.
We can go before the show a couple times.
Which range? Where are you going?
You
Where
know
you
much
guys
prep I
going?
put into each show?
Huh?
You know how much prep I put into each show?
Yeah, but
Are these tickets?
In the morning, I can do morning
Yeah,
one.
you are.
If I don't do the morning show, I can do morning.
It's like weirdos like me.
It's not. Nobody's weird.
Hit the area hard. I hope the interns are having a good time in
What's Dave's real
spring
name?
break.
Stop. Don't touch my
Who?
clothes.
Daniel.
Larry. Larry.
Hey, Firewood, PA Power Sports. Looking to own your piece of the road in 2016? We're giving you 3 ways to ride. We are now offering 6-month layaway plans from now until December 23rd. $500 down, no credit check, and no interest. We also have bank financing and a Harley-Davidson leasing program where everyone rides, even those with challenged credit. Stop by and see our selection of pre-owned cruisers and sport bikes at 2135 Loaded Drive or online at VAWolf.com. VA Wolf Power Sports. See you on the highway.
The professionals at Million Shade Blinds and More offer window treatments from Playmaker, Under Douglas, Horizons, and more. Free info for business consultation, prices that beat the big box stores, and they'll match or beat anyone. Million Shade Blinds and More offers top quality blinds, shuttered shades, and draperies custom designed for your home, business, and budget. Finally, Clarksville has affordable window treatment options that are practical and fashionable. Call 931-378-5157 and visit online at ClarksvilleBlinds.com.
Let's get ready for section 125. Section
Station 125 is the city's only sports grill carrying all the major sporting packages on their 21 screens. NFL, NBA, MLB, NHL, UFC Fight Nights, NASCAR, golf, soccer, college games, and more. Head over to 125 Franklin Street in downtown Clarksville and order your Best of Clarksville's best wings with daily drink specials and live music every Wednesday, Saturday, and Sunday. Check them out on Facebook and check out their free sports ticket giveaways. With advertising, Clarksville's largest and longest running indoor advertising to provide captive audience to your ad. We guarantee the consumer to read your ad. You guys can say that. On average, we can send you 1 to 3 minutes smack dab in front of information about your business. You can target the customers you want by age, gender, interest, or zip code. Make your business name come to mind when consumers need your product or service. Call Wiz Advertising at 931-220-9044 and check them out on the web at wizads.com. WHIZZADS.com.
Change. It's not a choice. It's an opportunity. The question is, do you let it happen or do you make it happen? At Blaire College, they believe you have the power to make the changes you want in your life. The question is, do you have the passion? They are here to help you gain the skills, knowledge, and tools you need to make those changes. So reignite your passion. Classes start soon, so enroll now. Call 888-520-3415 or visit applyblaire.com today.
Oh, shit. Oh, this kind of looks good.
Right, 20 seconds.
Seconds!
My grandma goes to ding ding. Ding ding. Joe!
Let's go.
AJ, tell him to do the UFO thing.
Do the UFO
Yeah,
thing.
come on in, brother. Come on in.
What? Joe.
UFO.
Joe. Conspiracies.
Oh, yes,
Do
okay,
it,
here
do
we
it
go.
now. I got it ready.
All right.
I would if you can get
Sky!
Come on, Sky. Put a knot in it.
Put it on her head.
How we doing recording wise, all right?
Yeah, we're
She doesn't
doing.
have one of those.
Is that conspiracy?
Yeah, we're.
You gotta use a cord.
Why would you do that?
Do what?
Nothing. Nothing. Nothing.
Whatever, when you say nothing, it's something. Remember, something for nothing.
We're keeping a
means
secret before she gets in here.
Yeah.
Be cool, be cool, be cool.
This guy smells like beef. Yeah, you smell good. You always smell good. Mademoiselle by Coco Chanel.
Plus Porterhouse.
Yeah.
Dave Lewis is so funny. He was calling me while we were on the air.
Yeah.
And then he sends me a text message while we're on the air before he gets here. You at the station? Yeah.
No.
Dave, yeah.
You should have said no.
All right, here we go. Yo, welcome back. Yeah. How you doing? This is like adult music, right? Baby making music.
This is
Yeah, I like it. Sounds good. Yeah, baby.
I want to dance. I want to do a little shuffle at a winery by the river.
Jeremy, you're gonna get me kids by the end of the show. This is great.
Well, there you go.
Hanging out with us, singer songwriter out of Nashville, originally from Oklahoma. Had the transition over in '97.
It sucks for you, Scott.
What?
You're the only girl in here.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Look at her looking up what?
Real quick before we get into the live music, there's another wackadoo theory guy out there.
Oh.
Yeah.
Not another one.
Yeah. Well, here. I'll read it. You let me know.
I was there.
Oh, Jesse Ventura?
Yeah. Alex.
I know. I was a governor.
I was a wrestler.
I was a wrestler. I wore a feather boa around my neck. I know. The latest 9/11 conspiracy theory involves the group Supertramp.
Okay.
You guys know Supertramp, all right?
Yeah.
You're famous. Rock and
We're
Roll Hall of
friends.
Fame, perhaps?
Yeah.
Yes, the tinfoil hat crowd now thinks that the Supertramp's Breakfast in America album, that's the cover from the album actually, from 1979, foretold of the 9/11 attacks. If you've forgotten, have you forgotten? The album covered depicts the New York City skyline and as seen from an airplane with the waitress holding a glass of orange juice. Look at Sky with her. Sky's wearing her tinfoil hat as we speak. Go to joepadula.com, click that studio cam button, and Sky look at you.
I look awesome.
You look like a retarded Tin Man. Sorry, I can't say the R word.
We will be keeping that hat.
We represent.
So the juice is positioned in front of the Twin Towers in the album, and just happens to be the same color as the fire from that day.
Yep.
And if you hold the record in front of a mirror, they say that the U and the P in Supertramp look like 9/11.
Bum, bum, bum.
The band's name also could have been seen as a synonym for great whore. Like
Sorry.
Great whore, as in the great whore of Babylon, as mentioned in the New Testament book of Revelation. Also, they note that the title Breakfast in America foretold the time and day of the attacks. And if that's not enough to convince you, on the lower right corner of the back cover is a plane flying toward the skyline. Do they have a case? Do they have a point? Sky?
Yes.
Sky, I'm going to go here real quick.
It was an inside job.
Now, Sky, you make light, but you do have some wackadoo theories. Am I right?
Maybe.
Well, I'm going to give some scenarios.
And they're not my theories.
only
I didn't
thing
create
with
them.
9/11 would be the Pentagon. I'd have never understand.
Look
why
at you.
we-
Now you're one of those.
Why we don't have the pictures. You know what I mean?
And why-
We do have the pictures. It was stop camera. You know what I mean? It wasn't shot all
Well,
in
the
continuous.
people that were present in the building too said there were no plane parts reaching the building.
No, you know
and then
why?
It felt like an explosion.
That's right, because it was a boom. I mean, you got a jet going on that speed, hitting concrete.
You still don't have fragments of the.
I didn't even.
I guess I'm surrounded by the wackadoos.
Whatever.
No, people that just want an
You
explanation
always-
are not wackadoos. It's humanity.
That's all.
All right. Well, nonetheless, I'm going to bring up some of the most famous conspiracy theories. And Sky, I want to hear your take on it. Okay?
I don't know all of them.
Well, I'll give the situation. I don't know all of them.
I mean, unless you're reading them from my website.
No, I got very, very famous, very common.
Wikipedia, I own that.
Sky, the truth is out there.
The truth is out there. Look at you, you have.
Never. I've been working on that the whole show.
Did
Joe
you
brings
make
in
this hat?
tinfoil
Oh.
and tells me to make you a wackadoo hat. So every break, I've been over here crumpling tinfoil.
Took them all of 30 seconds.
What's this deal on the top?
That's how it is.
Oh.
That's your antenna.
That's your antenna.
I get that.
That's your frequency. Don't touch it.
Right, don't touch it. Yeah, you get shot.
Joe, are you going to mention the Ted Cruz is the Zodiac killer
Oh.
conspiracy theory?
Wow, really?
Yeah,
I didn't hear that one.
I heard the Zodiac killer is going to come out of retirement just because he doesn't want people thinking that Ted Cruz is him.
Yeah, Marco Rubio is a Unabomber. You didn't hear this one? All right, well, Sky, the JFK assassination. Who killed JFK?
The grassy knoll.
The man in the passenger seat.
The man in the passenger seat. Okay.
No, I didn't see it.
Now, I'm not laughing at you, Sky. Okay, I'm not.
I know you're
I'm not laughing at
I
you.
know you're not.
How could the guy in the passenger seat, sitting in front of JFK to the right, shoot him so
Back and to the left.
and nobody would see it, and we have the recordings?
I have a
Just
theory
watch
about
the video.
this. Let me
Just watch the video.
let me throw one out there.
Please.
I watched the documentary. Okay, the car traveling behind JFK. You've got the guy in the building up there. Lee Harvey Oswald shoots.
Mm-hmm.
They hear the sound. The guy directly behind JFK in the convertible reacts to the shot. He stands up with his gun, accidentally fires a shot. That's why you see JFK's head go straight forward. The FBI, Secret Service, everybody knew.
Somebody panicked?
the
You think
mistake-
somebody
panicked,
hair trigger?
and by, miraculous like fate.
Yeah.
He got shot once from one direction. The guy reacting stood up. The gun goes off, hits him again. His head goes in a different direction. That's why the autopsy, the brain, everything, they took it. Because
Sky?
if they would have found out that the Secret Service
No.
accidentally killed JFK,
You always gotta have a backup plan.
Sky, give Mark your tinfoil hat right now.
they made a documentary about
please wear this.
I'm gonna print it out.
You have, when it comes to JFK,
I wanna see
it
the
is
hat.
your wackadoo theory.
Have you not seen that documentary?
All right.
No, he hasn't, obviously.
Sky, reptilian people.
Anunnaki.
Yeah.
You know what it's called.
No, that what they got.
Bay, you get to wear the hat.
No, because if you go back to the
Just because he
life
knows
and
the
tribes
name doesn't
and
mean he has to wear the
tribes that
hat.
live there, they have these ancient word of mouth things
That's
that
right.
are passed on.
So you think that there's actual reptile people?
I think that we are
Yeah,
not the
Sky,
only life
you get
in
to
the
have it. You get to wear it again.
Ooh, it shocked me.
Yeah. Let me tell you, it shocked me too. It shocked me as well.
Yeah, I can't. You can't think we're the only intelligent life in the entirety of the universe. I
Right,
mean, how
but you think
shallow are
you think that there's reptile people here?
I think there's all kinds of people.
You got the Grays.
The Greys.
You know what I'm saying?
No, I don't know what you're saying, Bay. All right, Sky.
Please, can I just? What?
Yes, Matt.
What? Can you please elaborate?
Yeah, well, I'm saying if you go back to
No,
all.
Sky, we're moving forward.
Oh.
We're not going back.
I mean, look at every
Sky, we're moving forward.
race, all the old
The moon landings were faked. True or false? Were the moon landings fake?
The original ones
No. Yes, Sky. 1969.
recorded in a Hollywood basement.
Okay, you continue to wear the wackadoo hat.
Well, I think that maybe even some of the Mars landings may have been faked.
Okay, moving forward.
Okay.
One more.
That shocked me.
Area 51. Yay or nay, Sky?
It's very real.
I think that it's definitely a military installment.
Now, is there an alien and its ship inside of Area 51?
Oh, there could be.
No, yes or no?
I don't think it's in Area 51. I think that there's a separate installment base that's probably close by, in which case
So your theory is Area 51 is too easy of an
Area
answer.
51 is
So
the
the
decoy.
Area 51 is the proxy.
Area 51 is
Okay.
a decoy.
Got it.
Hangar 18.
No, but
All
there
right,
is another
Hangar 18.
area, though. There is another
Now,
area.
Bay, yes,
Okay,
you
wait.
get to wear.
Wait.
There is another
Chief?
area in Utah. I think it's called Dougmeyer.
Yep, you get to wear the.
No, it's
wackadoo hat now.
actually a real place.
Okay.
And they think it's in new Area 51.
All right, there you yep. All right. Let me tell you, Mark, next time you gotta make more hats. I had no idea. Weird people, yourself included.
I like to read a lot.
I've got facts. I mean, I can pull up my.
Facts.
I like to read a lot too, but
I mean,
Tumblr
I
doesn't
can
count as
cite my
literature,
source
so
anyway. I
neither
can't
does
prove they know what
Wikipedia.
we're talking about, but I
We need
found
Phil
it
Gray
interesting.
on. He knows a thing or two.
Well, all right. Well, there is a movie coming out, and it will be starring Charlie Sheen and Whoopi Goldberg, and it will co-star together in a movie called 9/11, spelled out in words.
The hat keeps shocking me. I'm gonna take it off. Thank you.
It's based on September 11, 2001, and will center on 5 individuals who get trapped in a World Trade Center elevator. My question is, why Whoopi and why Charlie? Okay, I mean, the only serious movie I can remember Whoopi in really was Ghost, right? I mean,
Yeah, that was a good
Did
right?
you see her
And
at the
Sister
Oscars
Act.
too? She did not look good.
No, she blew up.
She did not
She
look
got-
good. They said Whoopi Goldberg, and I said where?
She got Oprah'd. Yeah, she got big.
You've got to give her a little bit of credit. I mean, her career started after she got out of a terrible relationship and moved to California with a house full of kids and handled her business.
But she's a wackadoo
And then-
too.
I guess you can
and then-
give Charlie Sheen credit for having HIV and still pulling in roles left and right.
Well, here's the thing. I used to
That's
love
right.
Charlie Sheen
That's
as an
impressive.
actor. Platoon, Major League, one of my favorite
Yeah,
movies.
Yeah.
You know, Cadence. You remember the movie Cadence?
Yeah.
Don't you know that's the sound of the get back? Right. That was a great actor.
Yeah, I love.
Yeah.
I
Two
love.
Black Men was a great show.
I love that. Then they killed it.
Ashton Kutcher killed it. That's what happened.
No, AIDS killed it. Sorry.
He can still act.
AIDS and Ashton Kutcher will kill him.
Sky, did the CIA implant AIDS to commit population control amongst the minorities?
Yes.
Okay.
I know.
Give it a hat.
And the Ziki virus.
And crack too, right?
Ronald Reagan did that.
Oh my God! Ronald Reagan did
Not
not
Joe's
do
hero.
that. That's my hero.
He's got that poster.
Live music. I never talk.
Is that the songs that the cows make?
Yeah, music.
Hey, Joe, if the government can create LSD,
Yeah. Okay. Good point. Good point. But no.
Viral warfare, we wouldn't be the first one to do it.
Jeremy Dean, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow.
Jeremy, sorry for introducing you with such a weirdness, but
Oh, that's great. It's the story of my life.
but here it is. Why make the transfer from Oklahoma to Nashville, Tennessee?
Yeah.
Well, actually, I came as a singer. I came singing with a gospel group, found me in Oklahoma, asked me to come to Nashville. I never really intended to move to Nashville. I don't care for the road life so much, so I decided, you know what, I'll just go to Branson. I'll hire on with the theater there, have a full-time singing gig.
There you go.
In Branson.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
Good
get a
paying gig.
full-time gig and then go home at night. Well, it didn't quite work out that way, so I ended up here, enjoyed singing and traveling, but I'd been writing since I was out of high school, and man, I just plugged into the songwriter community. I mean, the songwriter community in Nashville is just awesome. I mean, there's all kinds of genres of music and writers, brains to pick.
BMI and all kinds of
I mean,
places.
all those things are just so, it just consumes this whole town, and I love it. That's what I love about it. And so I got more involved in the songwriter community just for that sake, that I could write with all these great people. And I love to write with guys that had hits on the radio when I was a kid, you know.
Oh, yeah.
The industry has changed. I mean, we all know this. It's no secret, but man, those are still some great brains to pick and write songs with.
How lucrative is it to not just be a singer-songwriter, but to actually be a co-writer and writing songs for other people too? Is that where bands should really start focusing if they need to pay some bills along the
Well,
way?
I'll tell you, I mean, the market now, it really supports independent TV film cuts. I mean, that's probably the best way if you've got somebody that represents you that has connections in
So
the
representation
industry.
is a necessity
it's
when you
huge.
want to get into the film industry, commercial
It's
industry.
huge, yeah. I mean, it really is not what you know, it's who you know. I mean, there's 40 to
Yes.
60,000 people in this town.
It's the
just
same
waiting
way
to
in
do
the porn
very same
industry. I
thing.
was in it for years, okay? It's who you know.
Well,
Wait, I'm listening. Hold on.
and what you're willing to do. But what's the first song you want to sing here live on the show? And we're going to have some cameras on you. I hope you
Yeah, no,
don't
that's
mind,
cool.
all right?
I'll do one. I was fortunate enough, about a year and a half, 2 years ago, an artist in South Africa actually recorded a country album. I mean, it's really cool. He's a very Brad Paisley type artist. His name's Jason Bradley. You can find him out on iTunes. But anyway, he recorded a song that I co-wrote with one of my regular writers, Mr. Harlan Pease. And I'll just do this one for you. It's hard to think about being on time when you got that little sparkle in your eye. I really can't afford to be late. Some stuff at work, you know, that just can't wait. I can't make another excuse. I can't walk away from you. Don't look at me like that. You know I can't resist that sexy in your eyes. It's impossible to miss. There'll be no turning back. Don't look at me like that. It's bad enough that you look so fine, wearing that old Clapton t-shirt of mine. The way the sunlight plays on your hair, you make me want you, baby, just sitting there. You know I don't really wanna go. Wouldn't take much to make me stay home. Don't look at me like that. You know I can't resist that sexy in your eyes. It's impossible to miss. There'll be no turning back. So don't
guys.
Thank
That
you,
song
bud.
called Calling Into Work.
Yeah, that's the good calling into work song.
Calling Into Work
That'll
sing
do it.
today.
What is the name of that song?
Don't look at me like that.
Don't look at me like that. Okay,
Yeah.
I've heard it many times myself. You know, but you got yourself.
Yeah, but
You got yourself an opportunity, to go back home. I'm sure many of times. How tempting was that to not say yes, Oklahoma, I'm coming back home. Yes, Branson, I'm coming back to you. Why stick around here? Because it's not easy.
No, it's not.
Market's flooded.
All my family still lives in Oklahoma. I mean, they're all still there. But I think once you've got a passion, songwriting is my passion. It's not really so much just the artistry of being seen, being heard. It's about the song. I have the motto: the life of the singer is the song, and so it's just about, to me, the passion of writing the lyric. I mean, I've got a song that was recorded independently a couple of years ago by a guy in North Carolina that actually does a lot of work with the military there. And he chose about 4 of my songs for an independent project, but he picked one that I just didn't know if it was ever going to get recorded because it was kind of a patriotic song. Everybody had patriotic songs after 9/11, and to pitch them to get them cut by ours.
Have you forgotten?
Oh yeah, it was just
What was
so
the other
crazy.
one? Well, Lee Greenwood, his came out in the early 90s. Yeah, but you ain't kidding. I mean,
and he recorded
I'll
one that
boot up your ass, right? What was that one?
Keep Toby Keith,
Yeah,
White and
yeah.
Blue, yeah. Yeah, I mean, but there was so many of them out there. But he picked a song that I had co-written with this girl. She's an actress on Broadway now. Her name's Christina Bianco. I don't know if you've seen her. She does the impressions. She's an impressionist.
Oh, she's hot.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know who
yeah,
she
Christina
is.
Bianco. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
she's cool.
Tell her so what's up.
Yeah, for sure. No, but I co-wrote
Does she
this
have
song.
Tinder?
Huh?
Tinder?
Oh no, she's married. She's
Yeah, she's all right.
She's off.
Yeah, I've seen better. I've seen better.
But no, we got the opportunity to write. She came to town and we wrote this kind of a patriotic love song. So it wasn't really just a patriotic song, but it was about the relationship of men and women in the military and the distance between them. And so it was a great song. But it was actually that song that got him a deal. The artist that recorded, his name's Trey Edwards. You can find him on YouTube. On iTunes also. But it got him his video on CMT. And
Are you able to do
was
that
kinda
song
hit,
here?
I
It's
didn't
up to
bring
you.
it with me.
I
I didn't bring that one with me, but hey, you go buy it. Go get it.
Go buy it.
How about that?
Because I do like songs that are catered to the military.
No, absolutely.
You know,
No, I understand. It's a great song. Like I said, he does a lot of work with the military there, which is the reason why he recorded that.
No, what's that song?
That one's called "Love Is Never Far Away."
Love Is Never Far, and it's on iTunes?
Yeah, you can get it on iTunes. The artist's name is Trey, T-R-A-E Edwards, and you can find it out there.
Nice.
But yeah, it was pretty cool.
What's the next song though you want to?
I don't know. You want something? What do you want? Something?
Well,
fun
let's
or
see. It was
something?
let me tell you, I had a blast today on the show. So maybe
it was a good
we
show.
should end it on a high note, something. Because sometimes
Yeah.
they come in here and everything's going rock and roll, and
Yeah.
all of a sudden they sing about this song about like their dog dying.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
the worst.
No, let's do
Yeah.
something
Yeah.
fun. Let's do something fun.
Yeah.
But we all got to sing. I mean, everybody.
Yeah, I'm down.
I'm into
How about
it.
that?
Betty,
As
Betty,
long
you
as
sing,
Owens
right?
doesn't turn off my microphone.
Yeah.
You can turn her up.
Yeah.
No, this is fun. This song was actually recorded by 2 independent artists, which is always exciting to have songs that are recorded even if they are with independent artists because they're they're going to be heard.
Yeah.
So anyway, the guy from South Africa actually was one of them that recorded it, which was kind of unique. That whole thing is unique to have country music playing in South Africa.
Yeah.
To me,
Pretty awesome.
It is pretty cool.
That's right. It's a song called Apartheid.
No, that's called You Still Got It.
Okay, you still got it, ladies and gentlemen. Jeremy D.
Sometimes you wonder if we're still on track. Sometimes you wonder why I just sit back and stare at you and don't say nothing. Sometimes I read it and you wonder now, does your man still love you? Are we gonna be fine, girl? I'm sorry for saying nothing. But here, right here, boy, moving on, baby, let me tell you right now, little lady, you still got it. That's what you gotta sing. You still got it. Sometimes the everyday crowds my mind. Sometimes the habit just steals me blind. I'm trying to live in love. What's it gonna matter if I gain this world? If I lose the soul of my loving girl who keeps trying to live in love. Here, right here, let me give
Still got him.
Yeah, good man, fantastic, Jeremy Dean.
Thank you, buddy. I appreciate you having me.
Let me tell you, you're a great time. You got a great sound. You got a great story. And I appreciate you coming in here and sharing with us.
Thank you.
Absolutely. And go check out his website, man. I mean, too easy. We got a lot of stuff on there. What's the website again?
J Dean, and then the letters FX.
That's it. Too easy. Too easy.
Yep.
You can check out all the stuff on there. Like him on Facebook, okay?
Yep.
Follow him on Twitter as well. Go to the website. Go to the links there.
Yep, they're all there.
Yeah, they're all there. No doubt about it. Matt, thanks for hanging out with us, man.
Hey, thanks for having me, Joe.
Yeah.
It was such a blast.
Yeah, you're good. You're good. I appreciate your service.
Oh, yeah.
I appreciate your service.
There you go.
It was an honor to serve. Yeah,
And you brought the beer. Okay.
Ernesto, winner of today's
He turned his shirt contest.
fantastic. Yeah, he'll be going to. We'll all be going to the Con GT.
Well, let me tell you something
Dr. Who
about
convention.
what I learned today.
What'd you learn?
That my birthday weekend is going to be awesome.
Oh my God! We got the party on Friday, the birthday party,
Plus Doctor Who.
plus Doctor Who,
Plus Courting with a Cause.
plus Courting with a Cause.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
It's
we'll
going to be insane.
It's gonna be crazy.
I'm not going to remember. I'm not going to
Yes,
remember
you are.
like
You're on the bill now.
75%.
Who else is getting sold?
We'll go over all the details next week for our Courting with a Cause. We're auctioning a lot of people offer dates to raise money for cancer charity.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
According with the cause, I immediately thought of speed dating for
Right.
charity.
Hey, Mark, turn him on for a second.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Turn them on.
Mark, what'd you learn on the show today, sir?
Say it, man. Say
A plethora of things, Joe, but more importantly, Game of Thrones Season 6, the trailer premiered today, so I've been
It's-
spending my
it's
time
pronounced
watching that.
plethora.
What's up, guys?
Let's go check it out. Game of Thrones. I love that show. Ben, what'd you learn today? On the show. On the show, that is, yeah.
Basketball tickets.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Oh, we got some basketball tickets
That's
to give
right.
away. We'll be doing this today and tomorrow. Yes, it's to the SEC tournament in Nashville, Bridgestone Arena. Great
Dogs.
tickets.
They can write us for
Right?
the
General admission means great, right? General admission?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Get out of here. It means get out of here.
Sky, what'd you learn today in the show?
I learned I'm going to hang out with the doctor.
Stolen tickets.
She's got hers though. She still got hers.
Chief, what'd you learn, Chief?
I learned that there are some crazy people up in here.
Yes,
that's the wackadoo.
there
And they
are
agree with
some.
me. And other people agree with me.
Yeah, I learned
I'm
that
not
Sky's
alone.
not the only wackadoo. Sky, you are not alone. This is true. Mark joined it. All right, we gotta get out of here, but good times today.
Yeah.
Appreciate everything. Clarksville, stay safe. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Same time, same place. Right here on the Joe Padula Show. WJZM 1400 AM. And right. Same time.
Save that time.
Be classy, Clarksville. We can be classy.
All right, absolutely.